Is she still live? Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. I'm live. I'm sorry. Hey y'all, Shondo. Sorry. But I was trying to make sure really B wasn't still live. Shondo. What's going on, people? Hey Mama of Six. Hey Chantel. Hey little baby. Hey Lady Libra. Hey everyone. Hello. And how art thou? So, I'm in the middle of a power outage and my phone is. Oh, okay, that's no problem. Mama of Six, you go take care of home, honey. I understand, my love. I understand. Bright as light in my eyeballs. Um. Hey Rochelle. Hey Amber. Um. Hey Mimi. Hey everybody, as we all gather in the mist. So this is some red wine, and I know it's sacrilege because what happened was I got it out of the car and it was not room temperature, it was hot. So I added some ice just to at least get it to room temperature because it was so hot, but I wanted it so bad. And I know it's going to be a mess, but that's okay. I just wanted it. Hey, Miss Witt. Hey, Lady Steph. Hey, Des. There will be probably some dragging today. Somebody or some people may get drugged at points today. Are you ready backstage, my love? Okay. We might have a public dragging. Dear God, let me switch modes because I don't want this lady to get mad with me if I go to the wrong mode. Dear God, dear Lord.
Don't act like
okay,
that.
Is that okay with you?
This is okay with me. This is good.
Hey, Miss Internet. Hey, Reese's Pieces, my love.
You
Hello,
gotta act like,
everyone.
oh, my bun is too big. I can't get my head set.
Oh, already in the butt. Yes, God. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I can't see lips.
Listen. Okay, so I do want to start off before we get into the hashtags to the top. I want to start off by saying thank you all so much for yesterday. The interview yesterday, I had a phenomenal time with Rodney Chester. Hey, Echo Man. Hey, Miss Baythang. I had such a good time doing that interview. I spoke with Really B beforehand. I told her it was about maybe like an hour beforehand, and I was on the phone with her, and I was like, I'm kind of nervous, which was a good sign. Because for me, if I'm nervous right before, I know I'm going to do well. And I thought the interview went really well. I went back and watched it last night. How did y'all feel about it? Abby, how did you feel about it? Well, thank you, Chantel, for your membership.
I enjoyed it. Y'all seemed to have a good rapport with each other. It was very natural, like it was just a conversation between two friends, rather than like a an actual like sit down. You're on Oprah Gale interview
Right.
type of situation. It was very natural, and I enjoyed it a whole lot. I was very proud of you. I was hollering at my screen, yeah, like a crazy
I
person.
when he came backstage, what happened was, if I'm being honest, oh, okay, Chantel, you're fine, you're good. So what happened was I told him to come on at about 4:45. So we had like 15 minutes to make sure audio video is good. So I was on at 4:30 because I'm a professional. And it's gonna be some dragons today, Jonathan. So just prepare yourself, bro. Fine. What's good? Fine. Prepare yourself. So when he came on backstage when no, he sent me a message through Instagram Messenger, and he said I'm having a problem getting on. And I was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. So after that, I was because at first I was kind of second guessing myself, like 4:48 rolled around, and I was like, oh God, did I put out all of these flyers and promo, and this shit is not gonna happen? I was like, oh God, I'm gonna be so embarrassed. Oh Lord. And so at about 4:50, he sent me a message. And said, I'm having problems getting on. So I immediately said, oh, do you need me to email you the link? So I was in the process of me emailing him the link. He sent me another message and said, I'm backstage. So I looked where he was backstage. I was like, yes. And then immediately, soon as I put him on backstage from, hey, how you doing? We was just like, it was just so cool. And so we were just relaxed. I was just relaxed from that moment on and stuff. So yeah, it was. I thought it was very informative. I wanted to make sure that I asked the right questions, and that's what I do want to say. That I want to know, do you? And I know I could have asked more. I know we could have had more time, but I did want to be respectful because he did ask me how long it was, and I promised him that I would not go longer than an hour. And I wanted to be professional. Because I don't want to take up somebody else's whole day or their time like they ain't got nothing else to do in life or be on with little old me. Hey, Chocolate Bay. So I just want to know from the chat, do y'all feel like it was informative if the right questions were asked? Were you satisfied to any degree with what with the interview yesterday?
Lord, this thing.
If Loretta don't get to a stationary, yes, we can hear you.
You know, I got this daggone thing on my car. You know, it just do what it want to do, y'all.
So, but yeah, I just want to
I think it was a great, well, I told you I think it was a great interview. I think you asked, like, you gave us we got questions about Noah's Ark. We got the reunion. We found out about what other things he was doing. We found out a lot about his background. Sometimes when you see people on the show, you only know them from the show. And then when you don't see them anymore, you just assume, oh, they not working. Oh, they ain't doing nothing. And then we find out he was running a whole talent agency. You know, like he was one of the producers on the reunion. Like he's doing independent films. Like he's doing a lot. I think a lot of people probably didn't know. I didn't know. You know, I didn't know it.
Two things that really surprised me were definitely the band thing.
I'm glad you were able to dispel the rumor
about Trey.
Yeah, he was a bamboo. I was when he said that. I said, "Oh Lord."
It surprised me because he said that Trey worked in the mailroom at his job, and that's how he knew Trey. And I was like, "Wow!" And he was like, "No, we talk all the time. We never stop talking." And I was
I'm glad you dispelled that rumor. Yeah.
Hey, sweetie.
What's up, Terrence? What's up, It's Me D? What's good?
My nerve is rattled right now.
Why? What's wrong with you?
Child. Look, I don't want to take over El Teddy Live, so
Go ahead, honey. We hear that.
Go ahead and say it, Terrence.
Somebody has sent me a email of
I can't hear
somebody. Huh?
We'll tell you in a minute. What you saying, Terrence?
Somebody sent me an email of somebody who won't be mentioned. Going live, being upset about what reviewers had to say about the episode of G-Stats. And my name came up in particular about how I think I know everything.
Welcome to the club.
You don't understand why I got so many subscribers and this, that.
Who is this person?
Who is it? Who went live?
I'm gonna tell you backstage.
No, you tell us now. No, because they went live and said what they said. So
no, it's okay. It's okay. All I'm gonna say is this.
Put it
in the private chat, Terrence.
I'll leave and come back because I don't know what y'all talking about.
I'm gonna put it in private chat.
Get stationary and come back.
All I'm gonna say to this person is this, okay? Because I'm not gonna give you too much because you know you do got cerebral palsy and stuff like that. So I don't want to give you too much. You know, I already know God don't like you because if he did, you would have been able to walk and he wouldn't have grew your ass in a petri dish. So all I'm gonna say to you is this: don't you ever in your life.
I told y'all somebody was gonna get drugged today. I didn't know this was
Ever.
gonna be it.
Listen to me. If you can't get up and do this, bitch, don't come for me. Don't come for me because I did not send for you. Don't get mad at what I got to say about people on the show.
You must be talking about Tony Rebel. Is you talking about Tony Rebel, bitch ass?
Don't get mad with me. Don't call me out.
You talking about bitch ass Tony Rebel? Oh, we gonna put Crisco oil on his wheelchair wheels and break off the brakes and roll him down the hill. Tony Rebel.
I ain't saying no names. All I'm saying is don't ever in your life try to come to me.
That's all I got yet. But fuck that bitch. Since we on the topic, Tony Rebel. Mm-hmm. You ain't gotta go there because this is my channel and I'll take all the smoke. I'm here for it. We're here for it. Bitch, fuck you. Bitch, we don't see it for you. Your body doesn't see it for you. Karma doesn't see it for you. The good Lord doesn't see it for you. Girl, get your whole fucking life. Get your whole fucking life. Bitch, I see you trying to park in a handicap spot and park right there and take the $250 fine just so your stinking ass will have to roll across the damn parking lot. You ugly ass bitch, you. Do your dick even get hard? Are you just mad because you cannot get satisfied? Are you mad because you might be a paraplegic now and nothing below your belly button is felt? Are you mad because of that? All of the nerve endings coming out of the sacrum portion of your spine no longer work. And so now you can't get erections or feel them anymore. Is that why you mad? Because girl, I get pleasure every day either by myself or from some man that wants to come and pleasure me. And are you upset, whore, because you can't get none? You mad? Bitch, don't blame me, blame God. Hashtag GDI. Can I get some hashtag GDIs in the chat? Because I didn't do it to you, boo. God did it.
I ain't do it to you. Like I said, don't get mad at us because he grew you in a petri dish and he don't like your ass. If he did, you would be able to walk, hip, jump, and throw them legs back when you get done in the back. But that's your problem. You're not getting no dick, and I understand.
That bitch could be getting done in the back.
I'll probably be mad too. But don't come for me because I never sent for you. All right. Now you can get on your channel. You can go up with whatever you want to go up with. You can agree with whatever you want to. Right. But don't say my name. That's all I ask. All right, I'm not Destiny's Child. I ain't Beyonce, LaToya, Latavia, or Kelly. Do not say my name. That's all I ask. And we good. All right, so now that our hearts and minds are clear, let's get in our hand of fellowship.
Drug today. These people are
now unto him that is able.
No, we ain't done yet. Ain't no benediction yet. Don't know God. Oh, no, we are here. We are having church today. Girl, we are having church. Since we speaking of puss ass bitches around Al Gore's good internet and shit. God. Let's mention Drake Zimmer, who got his puss ass on his motherfucking Instagram live. You puss ass hoe. You stinking pussy bitch over there. You talking all this motherfucking shit. Now, I ain't got a problem. If you got a problem with what the fuck we had to say,
oh my God,
that is your right. But what you're not going to do, you stinking ass whore, is sit over there and lie and make shit up and and try to twist the narrative and make shit what it was not. That's what's not going to happen. We don't have any problem with Delicious.
None.
We didn't have no problem with her. We didn't even ask her to come on the channel. Nobody asked for her to come on the channel. We were listen, our door was knocked at. Y'all came knocking at our door. We were over here having a live. Justice League was having a good time. We were having a Justice League meeting in the Hall of Justice. Okay? Deep in the Hall of Justice is where we were. Okay? And people came, hey, hey, it was like 3 or 4 times before we even saw that they kept saying, put the link in the chat. So we put the link in the chat. She came on. She apologized. We told her, hey, girl, hey, now this apology that you give a girl. And that was that. And even after the end, we said, you know what? If you want to apologize, we accept that. It's fine. We ain't got no beef with you. We ain't got no problem. We still, rocks with you. Just, keep it cute as you move forward. Move
That's it,
differently.
and that's all. No more, no less.
This whole ass whore, this dick in a booty ass punk. Hold on.
Oh shit.
Okay. Had the audacity, didn't even allow. First of all, if you had that kind of pressure, you should have came online. Real girls do real things. I say it all the time. Real girls do real things. And a real girl would have said, girl, because we put the link in the chat. All you had to do was jump back, click on the link, and we can have it. Matter of fact, you might be in the bushes. Here's the link to this chat. Baby, you can come right on, and we can discuss this, boo. Hello, God. In the immortal words of yes, bitch. But no, you did not do that, dear one. You went over there and drug your ass in front of 12 people, 14 people. I think it was the same 14 people who was at that young man's listening party, Charlie Exile's listening party, dear God. The same 14 people was in your live, dear God, because I guess that's your number. Well, y'all have live events down there. 14, dear Lord. Anyway. And we wouldn't even have had a problem had you not started lying and said that we forced her on and said all of these other things that we did that we clearly did not do. We clearly did not do any of that. And that's a problem. Like I was like, and if we're gonna just go down this road since we're here now, okay. When did you become the spokesperson for the entirety of the Black race? Because I didn't get that memo. And I don't think anyone with an IQ score north of 50 would sign you up to be a spokesperson for anything. I wouldn't even let you be a spokesperson for your damn self. I need you to have a whole, you have your own publicists and stuff like that, a whole committee of people to speak for you, because clearly you can't even speak for your damn self. If you think you're going to speak for the whole Black race, telling all of us Black people that she's allowed, that she is an N-word and allowed to use the N-word, get your damn life. Because you done been canceled from so many things in life, Drake. You got canceled from the show you was on that you still clamoring to be a part of. Go get your whole fucking life. Get a job. Get a career. Get a 401k plan. Get a future.
I need a gunshot noise like Joe Budden for every time he says something.
I mean, I really didn't mean to start nothing. I just wanted
Before you even came on, Terry, I had already said it might be some dragons today. I just felt it in my spirit. Some people might get drugged.
I mean, I was just saying, I really want to, start no calamity or nothing like that. I just,
but it makes sense because he's best friends with people like Four and shit like that. Like birds of a feather flock together. These are whole ass troglodytes. Whole troglodytes.
She said put a wave cap. I'm weak.
Right. I appreciate the fact that he was trying to stick up for his friend. I get that. However,
yeah,
this wasn't it. Just wasn't it. And just like I said in his live, no, bruh, that ain't what this is. First of all, we as adults had a very clear communication with Delicious. Mm-hmm. Delicious decided to come on because she saw what was happening and came to the conclusion that she came to the realization of what she said was wrong, and she came on to apologize for that. You didn't need to. She didn't need anybody sticking up for her because she was holding herself accountable for what it was that she said.
Mm-hmm.
So all of this extra that you decided that you wanted to strap this cape on and save someone who did not need to be saved is unnecessary.
This is a classic case of a bitch who wants to be counted. Because the shit ain't have a goddamn thing to do with him. It didn't have a goddamn thing to do with him. This is a bitch who wants to be counted. You want to know why? You know the main bitches who want to be counted are bitches who don't have jobs or careers or things to do in life. Because when you have a job, you have a career, you have a life and things to do with life, you ain't trying to be counted. You already counted somewhere. You already have things to do.
And listen, if you can't get your friends together when they wrong, can you call yourself their real friend?
Hello?
That's what real friends do. Sis, I lay you down, but you was wrong.
Right. Say it again. Because I'm always the truth telling friend. I don't care if you get mad. I don't care if you get glad. I don't care if it hurts your feelings. If you want the truth, come sit down next to me and talk to me and ask me the questions because I'm going to tell you the truth. Because it's iron sharpens iron. Let me be very clear.
Let me tell you how irrelevant you are. And all your clamoring for camera time. Bitch, they don't even show your face when the credits come on. You get nothing. You don't have no green screen. Bitch, you ain't get no credit. They ain't showing your face when the show comes on as a cast member. Bitch, I'm more of a cast member than you are. Let's just be clear. Because I ain't on the cast either. So what the fuck are you talking about? Girl, get your, but you over there clamoring for airtime and airspace. Girl, get your damn life. Going on over there with your 14 people, dear God. We'll let you sit over there with 14 people and let them talk to you because you got the likes of a Tony Rebel over there. So you're people who you talking to are already flawed in their thinking skills anyway.
Yeah, because for anybody to be sitting up half-fabbing what the hell he was talking about, yeah, I could tell why y'all friends.
That's why Ford can carry on the way that he does, because you are his friend and you basically are saying that you just gonna back him no matter what the fuck he said.
Well, I don't know. They seem to fall out in the next episode, but we'll see.
I don't.
I would just like to say that even Delicious, when she went on his live, kept that same energy and was apologetic about what it is that she said. She didn't go onto his platform and then begin to just, well, I can say whatever I want, and if you don't like it, then they just don't like it. Blah, blue, 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 and
Exactly.
She didn't do any.
Exactly.
She didn't do any of that. She came on and said exactly what she said on our live is what she said on his live. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said it. I was wrong.
She ain't trying to go on there and backpedal and pussy pop and all kinds of foolishness. Okay. She came, and we still say right now, we ain't got, you know what I'm saying? It happened, to err is human, to forgive is divine. Come on, Bible verse. Okay.
Yes.
And I talked about that on the live when we was on your live, Abby, about the whole cancel culture. It's easy for people to say, oh, let's cancel so-and-so when they're not in your reach or in your vantage point and they're not in your circle. Because I'm sure had this been some regular ass white boy, somewhere that had said that, he would have had a whole different conversation. And that's the thing about it. It's not about saying we're going to cancel somebody, but it is about us educating that person and helping them move forward. And I don't look for you to educate anybody on anything. I look to you to be the example of what not to do. Dear God.
That's me. It's me, D, because I feel like El Teddy is just like it's tearing people up. So I started playing gunshots because shots fired. Shots fired. Listen. Right.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Right. You beware of friends that try to uphold you when you know you wrong.
Right.
And
That's
like
all
I
I'm saying.
said, you can't call somebody your friend if they can't look at you or talk to you and say, bruh, nope, you're wrong.
Hmm.
And it's going to hurt. And you're going to be defensive. You're going to be defensive at first. But you're going
Exactly.
to take a step back. You're going to sleep on it. You're going to think about it. You're going to say, damn, they do got a point. And
Yeah.
you that's your friend. And you're going to come back around and say, y'all know what? My bad. I'm sorry. I apologize. You know what? Y'all right. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Um, Child, what did Miss Witt say? Child, y'all in here carrying on in this chat.
Child, we started it.
Right. Well, yeah, feel the same way, Miss Witt. And I said that I gave Charlie credit immediately. As soon as he started to walk away, he immediately said, I shouldn't have, I was wrong. I should not have said that. Now, he ain't come back and apologized just yet. It's going to take him a minute because the situation was too heated. But the
Right.
fact that he immediately knew he was wrong and said, I should not have said that.
But you
Right.
know what? And I'm gonna say this: we, as a race and group of people, as Black people, we are some of the most self-conscious, some of the most apologetic, some of the most try. We always try to think about the other person and how they feel because we have been slighted so much, because we have been wronged so often, and we know all too well what it feels like to be on the wrong side of something someone said or something someone does. And so when we know we've done something, because we know how that feels, we immediately say, you know, oh, my bad. I ain't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I'm
Mhm.
sorry. Because we know what that feels like. And so we quickly catch ourselves and say, nah, don't do that. Don't nobody need to feel that. But some people in these other races and ethnicities, oh dear God, they don't know that feeling. So they just
Right.
throw it all out there and just let it lay and let it sit there. And it's not until you bring it to their attention that, hey, bitch, that shit hurt. Hey, bitch, you shouldn't have said. And then they're like, oh, that hurt you? Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry. Hopefully they do that. Most time they be like, oh well then. Oh, I don't know. Okay, well. Or they'll say something, well, I'm sorry you were hurt by that.
Right. That's
You
a
know
very
that, you know that
statement.
kind of apology. I'm sorry
Right.
that offended you. No, that's the wrong kind of apology. No,
That
bitch.
it's I'm sorry. I'm sorry if. Ain't no if. Because if there was an if, you wouldn't be apologizing.
Mhm.
Exactly.
She trying to
And
get stationary, nephew. She was in the car driving, so she's trying to get stationary, and then she gonna come back on. She
man,
on. She at the
but
beach on
yes,
vacation.
please know and understand. Anybody can get the smoke. If you come over here with the fuck shit and fuck and foolery and fuckery, you can get it. Devon, you call for me and Ebby. We're here. Here's the link if you are watching in the bushes and you want to come in the chat, dear one, because I hear you have a lot to say to us and about us. We're right here, right here.
I still don't understand what the issue is.
I know what
With
the
what?
issue is. The issue is there's a real problem with mental illness here in the Black community. He is
Oh God.
the child for fucking mental illness. That's what the issue is. That raggedy bitch is the poster child for mental illness.
I don't know if that child is mentally ill. What I do know is that clearly you don't haven't watched any of my reviews. If you think that I don't like you, or that everything I say I'm always negative, you not you haven't watched any of my reviews. So
If all you give me is negative, that's all I'm going to say is negative. I calls it as I sees it. What you want us to do is look past your level brand of fuckery. And let me say this: as much as I blame you, who I fault more is casting and production, who continues to give dumbass fuckers like you a platform to be on screen. No, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna go down the road, and I'm gonna be off of it. It baffles the mind that you then become the representation of what it means to be young, black, gay in these yet to be United States. Because what you don't understand, you stupid ass dick fuck, is that when you're on platforms like this, you become the representation of what it means to be young, black, and gay. And when you come on screen with your level brand of buffoonery, with the fuck shit, fuckery, and fucktitude that you come on screen with, you shed a negative light on all of us. It's not fair. And then to compound the issue, you then have the youngest of the black, gay, and impressionable, some of the teenagers that may look at these platforms and look to you as the example and say, oh, I need to pattern myself after this motherfucker. So now what we have is this shit just keeps, cycling over on itself. It becomes residual. And that's dangerous. And then you want to get mad at us who call you out. See, I can call you out. I ain't going to let no, I'm black and I'm gay. I'm just as gay as you and just as black as you. You're wrong. You represent the worst parts of us. And you should not be on screen, period. At all. Now, if that means that you don't see it for me, I'm not looking for you to see it for me. You don't have to. I'm a credential holder, dear one. Okay. See, let me help you understand. I am a credential holder. I represent what's right here in the community. You are over here proliferating everything that is wrong. You are why we get called epithets all the time.
It's because he weighs his heart on his sleeve.
Go ahead and weigh it. What kind of scale you using to weigh
I'm
it?
so done with y'all, I swear.
Listen, that was petty and mean and rude. So look here. All I'm saying is, young man, please know what you're talking about before you start talking. At no point in time did I say that I did not like you. As a matter of fact, because when you said it, I went back to all of the reviews for this show and your Meet the Cast that I did, just to be certain I wasn't being unfair to you, because I don't ever want it to feel like I don't like them from off gate and I'm being mean without giving them a chance. I went back to be certain. And in your Meet the Cast, I even said I was giving you a clean slate for this show. I was erasing whatever had happened on Chasing Atlanta. This was a new opportunity for you, so I was giving you a clean slate. I barely mentioned you in the first 3 recaps.
Hey, Clark, what's good?
So again, where you get that I am,
I'm gonna let that be your story, Abby. That ain't my story. See, I'm the bitch that see you from afar off, and if I could look from afar and see, oh, that bitch over there ain't shit, I'm gonna say real quick, that bitch over there ain't shit. And I don't want to be around that bitch. I don't want nothing to do with that bitch. And I don't know why y'all looking at that bitch, because that bitch ain't shit. Now, when it comes out later on that bitch ain't shit, just know I told y'all a long time ago that bitch wasn't shit. Long time ago. I'm going to tell you from the door. Soon as that bitch walk in the door, you got about 15 good seconds for you to walk in the door. And I'm immediately sizing you up and saying, yeah, that bitch over there ain't shit. I don't want nothing to do with that bitch.
Little baby.
But that's just me. I'm sorry.
Little baby. Little baby. Little baby.
Yeah, hey, little baby, he over there, his nest of supplies of safety pins, feeding it to him. That came straight from safety pin land. That came straight from safety pin world. Because there's no reason for him to have called out me and Abby, really.
Right, the two. It's the two of us.
World. Mm-hmm. Because he's a big baby. Babies need safety pins to fasten their diapers.
I don't mention that young man, and I will not mention that young man ever again.
A mess.
He could be on the
A
next
mess.
season of Chasing Atlanta, and I will pretend like I don't see him. He's not there. I
A mess.
will I will review and recap around him.
Damn mess.
Terrence was there when the call out happened.
What route was that on?
Terrence was there. Terrence and the Cast Me Out was there, and I think it was was
Was
Yes
that on
Bitch.
Yes Bitches
It was
Live?
I think
on Yes Bitches Live.
it was on Yes Bitches Live
Yeah,
when
and when he was
Devon said he didn't want to interview with me and El Teddy.
yeah,
I
when
was
he was
mean and
about to
negative.
get off, he told Yes Bitch, he said, now let me say one thing. I don't mind doing the interview with you or to catch me out, but I don't want to do one with Abby and Teddy because they're both negative. That's what he said. Yes, bitch took up for y'all to catch me out, took up for y'all. He and Markel too. Markel was there. Markel was on live when he said that.
A mess.
And I said, well, why is he calling them out like that? Because I looked at Abby and she didn't say nothing about him.
Now, I'm not going to say I say nothing about it. The only time I mentioned him, I did give him a hashtag FTFB moment. He did have the first hat because he came in that wherever they was, I thought Julie Andrews was gonna start running through the meadow and spinning around saying the hills are alive.
I'm done.
Wherever they was.
I ain't got nothing else to say.
I thought that was gonna happen where they was, bitch. But I was like, but anyway, the way he was coming at people, because the way I watched it, he just was like, oh, I don't want to do this with this person. I don't see it for this person. I don't want to do this for this person. I was like, girl, get your damn life. They might not want to do shit with you. You better be the Don Donna. Girl, these girls and their inflated sense of self. A mess. This red wine is really good today. It's a good Merlot, y'all. A good Merlot. A good Merlot.
I need me some Cabernet. Messing with y'all. Lord Jesus. We reading and roasting. We ain't even got to what we
Right. Bitches want to lie on us. Bitches want to hate on us. And all bitches want to talk about us in wheelchairs. Dear God. Girl, you can't even catch me if you wanted to.
Okay.
You want to read me, girl? I could do a good power walk and get past you, bitch. Girl, get your damn life.
Oh dear God.
Girl, when I put
while you rolling around in your power chair, while your crooked leg ass sitting over there bringing up people by name, bitch. Shut your ass up. If you can't get up and walk, don't say shit to me. That's how I feel. You making me mad, girl.
We get here?
I told y'all, I grew that man in the piece of this. Y'all better listen to what the hell I'm telling y'all. That's why that bitch ain't got no friends and she can't walk. And she wants to get known. I'm sorry, bitch. I don't recognize you. I don't know you.
Wait,
we ain't friends. We ain't cool.
No, Volvo put roll up in the chat. You know what, Volvo? I'm not doing this with you.
Nah. Child. I said, what? Look at that shit. I said, Lord, why is this boy bothering me? The last time I ain't got no issue with you. They got an issue with you, and I understand why they got an issue with you, but you ain't never did nothing to me just yet. So I ain't got no problem. Well, bitch,
Amber, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to address him. I don't roll up the people who are beneath me. I don't roll up. This is the whole caste system, and where I am in the caste system is here, and where he is in the caste system is several, steps beneath me. I don't have to look him. I'm looking forward. I would have to look down and put my head down, which would constrict my breathing to look as far down as I would have to look down at him. Because I don't do that. I don't slum it up with the cellar dwellers, with the bottom feeders. I wouldn't speak to him for what. He might want to address me because he has to look up to me. See, when he goes on when he goes somewhere, he doesn't have a platform. He has a grave. See, platforms are things that are elevated and raised. You have to look up to. Graves are things that you look down into. I have a platform. He has a grave that he speaks out of. So I would not address him. Just saying.
Lord, why is Chris Brown and Usher having a verse?
Oh, we about to get into that. No, that's our next hashtag, bitch.
Dear God.
Are we
I'm
done?
glad you brought that up. So apparently, so Timberland brought up Chris Brown versus Usher in a versus battle, which I thought would be a good battle. Now, Christopher, I like your music. I really do like your music, Christopher. I like Usher. Me and Usher are the same age. Usher is 2 months older than me, okay? And like a month and a half, really. But you said in your Instagram that your features alone would win the battle.
Who said that?
Who said that?
Usher. I'm not Usher. Chris Brown. Chris Brown said his. Oh, let me read it for y'all. Hold on, because that's what I was going to talk about. Let me read y'all what this disrespectful ass motherfucker said.
I still need to go back and listen to the DMX Snoop Dogg one.
Here is what he said. He said, what we not going to do is cap. If I could do a verse off, as he said, I could do a verses off features only. So I'll humbly decline. I'm busy doing nothing. You might could say that to some people, but you ain't saying that to Usher.
Right.
Chris Brown.
First of all, we can spell Usher's whole name because of a song. Listen.
Okay.
USHERRAYMOND. So baby, what you want to do with me?
Christopher Brown would love to sit up and try to act like, well, Michael Jackson's my only influencer. No, it's not.
No, it's not. Usher was your influence.
Dance moves.
You are the son of Usher. What you mean?
So that's what I mean about these crack babies getting up here.
Yeah, he's a crack.
It makes me like, where is the damn respect at? Where's the respect?
Where's the respect? Because Usher started off young just like you did. But Usher has still went on for years and years and years and years and years. That has album after album after album after album where bitches can count off more than just 2 songs off of an album. Okay? This girl said...
Well, he does have good features. He absolutely does. And we're not taking that from him. But his features alone is not going to touch. It won't even listen.
Child, your features alone. That's just out.
Let's just be honest. It's 7:00 on the dot. I mean, my drop top cancels everything Chris Brown has ever done. What you mean?
Hey, you heard what I said. That Confessions
my favorite Usher album is the 8701 album. It's 8701 first and then Confessions for me second. Listen, because I'm going to go on vocals alone. All I got to do, I don't want to hear you yinging around the house. Mm-hmm. Bitch, I want you to give me some vocals circa a loofah or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Be a real male R&B singer. And all I got to do is put Usher's Can You Help Me up. Christopher, can you have anything that equals Can You Help Me? Whew, that Usher say. Because Can You Help Me was my issue.
Well, that's not the argument, though. It's me, D. It's not that neither one. It's not that they're not both successful.
Right, they're both successful. Otherwise,
it's just that Usher is the blueprint upon which Chris Brown has built upon. Michael Jackson was the blueprint for Usher.
Mm-hmm.
Usher is the blueprint for Chris Brown.
Mm-hmm.
So it's It's a matter. It's a matter. Don't get it. We
I
understand
don't
and we
know that you
respect your
exist,
catalog, but don't get beside yourself.
Chris
Don't
Brown.
get
I don't know
don't get
that you
above your
exist
station.
without
You doing too
Right.
much, boo boo.
And I'm gonna tell you why I don't know that Chris Brown exists without an Usher. Because Usher started off doing shit when you still had R&B groups around.
Exactly.
See, Chris Brown, when you rolled around, R&B groups were pretty much dead.
Mm-hmm.
Usher came around when you had people that in the 90s, when you still had people that was singing, not yinging around the house like you got during your time, Chris Brown. You had real male R&B singers that was singing.
Yeah. Usher was the first one that got niggas off of the skates underneath the niggas' shoes. All right, let's not forget you got the call and he rolled up with them got like it's shit like that. Like, come on, man.
You wouldn't hear Chris Brown without an Usher.
He gave it to me with fashions. Like you can't do that to Chris Brown.
Listen, you can play. You don't have to call in the club right now, and it's still slaps.
Everybody is on the floor, and everybody is singing a song. Everybody, you hear everybody singing over Usher.
All the ad-libs and everything. All ad-libs and everything. And damn, bitch, next to you to miss an ad-lib. Bitch, you over there singing, and you doing all the ad-libs, and the bitch next to you miss a run or miss a run. You look like, bitch, I know you ain't just missed that, bitch. The fuck? Girl, if you don't get
don't you not know an Usher song, girl, you'll get cussed out. Bitch, that's Usher. What you mean you ain't never heard this song before? Where you been? I'm telling you.
Girl. I'll even take you back to listen. I will even take you back to Usher's first album with all the think of you holding on to someone new.
You went from 94. Yeah, I did. That was a good album. That was.
I'll take you all the way back to the first Christopher. If we just be honest, Christopher, your first two albums, I didn't know who you were, and I thought you were a young lady that was singing female R&B. And it was my little sister. I will be honest. My little sister said, "That's not a girl, that's Chris Brown." And I was like, "Oh, that's a guy." Oh. Okay.
The fact that my favorite Chris Brown song is a duet with Jordan Sparks.
You know what?
No Air. I did like No Air.
That was that. Now No Air was my song. Now you can tell me
like No Air.
That song could come on to that, and I was singing both parts.
I liked me some No Air with Jordan Sparks. Yes, you're right.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong. There is Chris Brown albums that I do like.
I like Chris Brown. Chris Brown can sing.
But I would never be here for him trying to say, no, we're not going to do that, man.
I like Chris Brown. Don't get it twisted. I am a fan of Christopher Brown, okay? I'm a fan of Christopher Brown. However, for you to disrespect Usher and
don't do that,
throw him out there like, oh, my features alone would kill him, and I'm over here doing nothing, girl, you better get your damn life.
Right, Nicole. Caught up will get you. Listen.
You better get your damn life.
He tried to pull a Jacquees. Don't pull no Jacquees.
Yeah, he's the king of our
right.
Yeah. Don't.
But listen, let's not get too far beside ourselves, because at one point Chris Brown was the king of R&B. He was. He had his moment, and he had a good run there for a good little while.
Yeah.
And
the young man is still talented. He look a little cracky and don't know how to wash his ass right now. But
I'm gonna tell you the problem with Christopher Brown was Christopher Brown never just gave us a time where he was just belting it out. He has a voice, he has talent, but he never just fully displayed his talent. And I'll give you an example. If you go back to Mike, MJ with Jackson 5 gave you, bitch, I can sing. Okay. Right. And after that, when he was more pop, he didn't have to do all of that singing like that, because he already did that. He already proved it. He had nothing else to prove. So then he became performer. Usher came in and was able to mix the two. Usher would have an album and he would have ballads where he would blow you out of the water. He would also have those upbeat club bops where he'll be dancing on the video and everything. He'll rap a little piece or whatever, his little, questionable rap game, but whatever.
You know what?
Well, he'll do his little thing, and he'll have a little bop or whatever, and dance dance you out of the water. Chris always wanted to focus on dancing and making a pop hit, but Chris Brown never really was like, okay, I'm finna sit here and I'm finna just hold a microphone and blow.
Right.
And at some point, as a credible singer, you got to be able to stand still
and sing.
Microphone on the mic stand and say, bitch, I'm singing. Bitch, I'm blowing. And showing you my voice. And he, like, No Air was one of the first times you saw him say, okay, I'm trying to just, just show you what my voice can do. But that wasn't even his song. So, what are we talking about?
I get it. It's like, I know you can dance. You can dance your ass off. We here for the dance. I ain't got no issue.
Dance. MJ could dance.
Can you? I'm with El Teddy. Can you give me a nasty gospel tune and sing my soul to go? Can you Fantasia me? That's what I want. Now, if you could do that, I'm here for you.
Wait a minute. I saw a comment. Wait a minute. Echo Man. Hold on. Echo Man said, I'm putting it up there. As crazy as Chris Brown is, I'm surprised he even tried Usher saying something like that. Oh no, it wasn't Usher, Echo Man. I'm sorry. It wasn't Echo Man. I'm sorry. It was right here. Miss Anjanae. She said Chris Brown is a writer too. He can play Rihanna Umbrella song, but it would not be a landslide win for him because Usher got major hits. Listen, Umbrella is not the song that he wants to rest his hat on about anything, okay? Don't come around here with no umbrella, a. Girl, no, that's not what you want to rest your head. I probably shouldn't have even known that he wrote that. Nah, he could have kept that. He could have kept that. Really be look like she falling asleep again. Oh, help us, dear God.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so let me say this. I couldn't name y'all a Chris Brown hit after that night, that pre-Grammy party night, way back when. I don't fuck with him. I mess with him. So I don't know what he's talking about. And I'm with Ebbs. All I need to hear is it's 7 o'clock. I'm in my drop top cruising the streets. And that's it. Like the song game over.
Yeah. I mean, that is like,
you know what? We can even go back to You Don't Have to Call. Can I tell you that that's still a bop? You don't have to call. It's
both
of
those songs are 8701.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, Bears is still playing. Goddamn, you don't have to call. Okay.
Listen, Usher can play Confessions, and that will end the debate. But if you get 701,
don't give me a Let It Burn. Don't give me a Let It Burn. Don't give me a Let It Burn.
Girl, Let It Burn. Listen, Usher say from his soul, oh, let it burn. Let it burn.
He meant that. He meant that. Don't play with me.
Usher?
Oh yeah, this is my current view. Y'all see the water? Y'all see my current view? Yeah, that's why I was.
I see Trey's tricycle.
You see Trey? Listen, look, my daddy put that tricycle together today for him, and he ain't quite got it. He got so frustrated earlier. He's working on it.
That was on My Way album, and you can't even talk about.
Hold on, Terry. Poppin' was the song that I learned that Chris Brown was a guy because I asked my little sister.
And
I
said, this
song is all right. Girl. And my little sister said, that's not a girl. That's Chris Brown.
I said, he was dead to me after the pre-game. Let me tell you the best song. If I had to, No Air is No Air, and I'm gonna tell you the other song is the song that the remake of the Christmas remake, the Christmas song he does, the remake. He did a really good
Hang
job
on
with
a
that.
minute, though.
Oh, this Christmas.
Yeah,
This
this
Christmas.
Christmas. He did a good job with that because
He did.
Donnie Hathaway,
He
that's
did.
my man. But
But no,
he did a
I'm
good
not
job
going
Yeah,
with
to
that.
I
debate.
remember Call Me a Mac. That was my shit. See,
Listen,
Usher.
I'm never going to debate whether or not Chris Brown is not a good thing. I like Chris Brown. I'm
Yeah,
not
me
going
too.
to like Chris Brown.
Yeah.
But for him to disrespect Usher like that,
Mm-hmm.
bruh.
And don't say
And I ain't
features. Let me tell you something. That duet he did with Monica, Slow Jam.
But here's the thing, here's the thing, I don't respect features because it's just that. It's a feature. It's not you.
Yeah.
So it's a feature. So I don't even think features should be a part of it, personally.
Yeah, you're right, it's me, D. It do depend on the crowd. A younger crowd will go up for Chris Brown quicker than they would for Usher. That's true.
Michelle's daughter. If I do a music Thursday, it might have to be members only because I won't get monetized. YouTube gonna send me a copyright claim for about 23 copyright claims for all of the songs that I
You
do.
couldn't believe it.
They're just gonna do that. That's how they work. I will do it, but just know they're gonna send me a copyright claim. They ain't gonna strike me, but what they're gonna say is
Yeah.
you're not gonna get paid for this, and whoever is the owner of this music is gonna get the money. So I will have to do one, and it's not even gonna be monetized. So if y'all willing to give me a Cash App or a Super Chat, then we'll work with that.
And you better believe it.
Preferably a Cash App because Super Chat they still might try and take that too because that still belongs to them.
Mm-hmm.
You know how YouTube is. But yeah, if it's me, if I'm voting, Usher is gonna win that. Usher's gonna win the Chris Brown versus
It's me, D.
Usher.
I understand when you're talking about that it depends on the crowd as far as your appreciation for how many hits. But what you can't do is like I think what Eb said or what El Teddy said that you can't take away the fact that Chris Brown walks in Usher's shadows. You stand on his shoulders. So the disrespect, don't do it, and don't sit here and act like
Mm-hmm.
it wouldn't be a good battle. Because whether it's a win or lose, it's a good battle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when you talk about
Don't
something,
disrespect Usher like that.
I'm busy doing nothing. Boy, bye. Because you're right. As far as I'm concerned, you are doing absolutely nothing.
You over there talking about listen, hold the fuck. Listen. Now if you was Chris Brown versus Jacquez or whatever, or even Chris Brown versus Trey Songz, I would go with you. Okay, Chris Brown, I feel you on that. But
Yeah.
you're going against Usher. You ain't going against a bitch that ain't got a catalog. Usher has a catalog.
With a capital C.
Okay.
A catalog.
Echo Man, I'm surprised by that because I remember after the Rihanna situation, Tom Joyner said he wasn't rocking with Chris Brown anymore. So I'm surprised he was on the Tom Joyner cruise. Tom Joyner stopped playing R. Kelly music. He stopped rocking with Chris Brown.
Would be a good battle.
Who?
Chris and Trey Songz.
I think Chris would win that quite handily.
Yeah, I'm about to say yeah.
Chris Brown will win that quite handily. Now, if he was going against Trey Songz, he could make that argument. He could say, "Oh, just use my features," but you ain't saying that versus no Usher. Oh, you are a whole ass disrespectful ass son of a bitch. You were real disrespectful.
What you're saying, it's me. Do you say you didn't say that? What did I don't want to I didn't want to misspeak on what you said, boo. Straight. What I say wrong?
Y'all
I gotta switch devices and clock back in. I'll be right back.
Okay, baby. Okay. I don't want to hear Keith Sweat whining and crying and moaning and groaning all on my. I just know.
I can take a Keith Sweat moment. I love Keith Sweat, but I love Keith Sweat for the memories that his songs evoke, not so much for him.
Yeah, for me, when I hear Keith Sweat, I think late 80s, early 90s, where
it takes me back to high school.
I keep hearing you may be young, but you're ready.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm here for that.
I got when I see my mind. You may be young, but you're ready. I don't think that'll be a good versus Keith Keith Sweat versus Charlie Wilson.
Charlie Wilson.
Now you know what has been floating
Oh
through
no,
my soul.
Charlie Wilson would kill him with just his Gap Band catalog. He wouldn't
Yeah,
even come back
listen,
like
listen.
no.
I would like to see Lufa versus Teddy P.
Oh,
Or Lufa
you talk
versus
about
Teddy Osborne.
now you talk about some babies being born.
You
My
is.
mom.
Wait a minute.
Because you know, hey, because Teddy P go back to Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
It's me, D. I'm not taking it that way. Well, no, I take that back. That was a lie. I did think that's what you were saying at first. So thank you for clearing it up. I did think that's what you were saying at first. That you felt like Chris Brown would beat Usher. I did feel like you were saying that at first. So thank you for clearing that up.
So I'm just saying.
Who would y'all put Genuine up against?
Nobody.
Nobody?
Listen, I'm related to Genuine.
Like Genuine.
I'm related to Genuine through marriage. I've known Genuine since he was two like knee high to a grasshopper. I don't.
Who would I put Genuine up against?
Listen, it's only 2 albums from Genuine that I was still
right. I mean, I'm like, Genuine is not that kind of a catalog for me to be putting him up against.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Now we're gonna include songs that he helped write.
Man. What's up, Nelman? What's up, boy? But Genuine, I was saying maybe Tyree. That was the first name that came to my mind, Echo Man. So you thought right with me. I mean, but Genuine, I don't really care for Genuine's music. Genuine is like
but if we include songs that he helped write,
that'd be different.
Because Timbaland, I mean, Genuine wrote a lot of songs when he was rocking with Timbaland, Missy, and Mr. Dalvin.
Really be, hold on. What? I say hold on, really be. Let me mute you. Hey, Face. Hey, Nelman. You know, for all my women's is in the room, if you want to flirt, you want to flirt with Jonathan, you want to flirt with Nelman, and you want to flirt with Face because they're here for the cooter. And those are my straight men delegation that are in the room. All my ladies, they cute. Mm-hmm. They got them a little piece of change. Mm-hmm. And they swinging for the fences. So you're going to be satisfied, okay?
Yes, God.
Y'all ladies, y'all holler at them, okay?
Yes, God.
Jonathan Ford, Nelman, and Face. I'm just saying. Ladies, that was my plug for all of my straight men's is in the room.
Right. Go ahead and flirt with them and swing on it until dawn.
However, I'll beat y'all down by Face, okay?
Why?
Yeah, Nelman is here for all because Face is mine. Face is all mine, okay? Nelman is here for all the cooter. Nelman, my boy Nelman is here for all the cooch and the cooter. Back to what we were saying. You know, Echo, I was with Echo Man. When I thought Genuine, the first person that came to mind was maybe Tyrese.
I mean, they got about the same amount of a catalog.
Exactly. That's why I said Tyrese. I mean, if Tyrese would have stayed the same guy from the back of the bus in the Coca-Cola commercial, he might be in a whole different place.
I agree.
But he morphed into something else, and
he got into acting. Like he really just started doing a lot of acting. Got away from the music.
Yeah, he did. You still have an autographed shirt from Genuine from 1996. Genuine might have dicked you down back in 1996.
You better motherfucking believe it.
And he got a whole lot of dick to dick you down, but we saw the people.
When Pony came out, I ain't even know nothing about no Pony. I was young. I want as old as these two motherfuckers is. I was young.
Hey!
So I ain't know nothing about it.
Wait a minute, don't do that.
Was that I love the song.
Wait,
okay.
No. Wait. Let me mute you, sir. What we're not gonna do is call us old over here. Girl, did he just call us old, really, me? Did he just call us old?
He did. He did.
Just disrespectful. Let me know when you're ready, boo. He's so disrespectful. Oh, are you listen? Terrence, I love you. Go call us old. God,
I'm old. What happened?
I would like to see a D'Angelo versus Maxwell.
Oh, me too.
Ooh.
Me
That
too.
would be
Ooh.
good. I think
Oh, I could
Maxwell
do
would
that
win.
one. I could.
Maxwell
Ooh.
has more of a catalog, even though D'Angelo has written more than Maxwell.
I would need a
So
date. I would
D'Angelo,
need. Listen. I would need a. The night of that verses, I would need me a man in my house, honey. I'm married.
child, D'Angelo
Yeah.
versus
Mm-mm.
Maxwell. Whew.
Mm.
I will
Yeah,
go with Maxwell.
and
I'll just
the
tell you
Luca
now.
Betty
I am.
Pendergrass one too. Mm-hmm.
I would. I've been a Maxwell fan since the very first album, back my senior year in high
Listen,
school.
I'm gonna tell you about Maxwell. I've been a Maxwell fan since before his first album. I remember seeing Maxwell at some hole in the wall
Mm.
bar in Raleigh, North Carolina. When I was living in North Carolina, a friend of mine was like, "Girl, I'm going to go see it." She knew who he was, and I was like, "What?" And he had that big old afro, and it was like a little, hole in the wall. But he was singing songs from the album. He was like, "I got an album coming out," and da 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 da. And I was like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I was like, "Oh my god, he sounds good as hell." But you'll see people all the time that's be like, "Yeah, my album coming out," and there'll never be no album.
Mhm.
At least back then, nowadays people just put it up on Spotify. But now back then, you be like, "Child, what album? Where's the
That's a
album?" But then
Maxwell.
when
Oh,
that album came out, I said, "Honey,
listen,
honey."
that first Maxwell album. Listen, let me help you understand something. My freshman year in college, when I tell you I used to wear that first Maxwell album out like it was the last album, when I found the secret track at the end of the last song, that if you were smart enough, because one day I was cleaning my dorm room and I was playing the CD, and it just played out, and I thought it was gonna stop. And if you bought the original version of that first CD, the last track is like 35 minutes
Mm-hmm.
because the track play, I forgot what song was the last track, and then there's silence for a whole long time, and then there's a secret track that comes up at the tail end of that 35 minutes, and you like, wait, I didn't play. I was listening to my CD. I was like, I didn't put none on my CD player, and I look, and it was still. I was like, ew, you did that shit. I was like, oh,
I
oh,
used
I
to
would
hate that. I used to hate that because you will play a CD out so long and then you just let it run through and you hear that final track.
No,
And it's just like the fuck
D'Angelo is Angie Stone's baby daddy.
Huh?
I think he's Angie Stone's baby daddy.
I don't
Yeah,
think they
who
were
did
married.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're not together no more. I don't think they were ever married.
They just got a baby.
Yeah, they got a baby together. They were dating for a good little minute. During the time that he taped the infamous video and song with him naked, he was with Angie Stone at that time. But they're not together no more. But they do have a baby together.
But y'all, won't them hidden tracks always be the best
What?
ones? Always be the best.
No, the Maxwell MTV Unplugged album. Listen, because that's where the original This Woman's Work comes from. The original This Woman's Work was not on the first album. It wasn't on the second album. It was on the original MTV Unplugged album. And that is how it and so it became so popular off that MTV Unplugged album that he had to release it as a single on, was it the third album? It was the album with Fortunate.
Mm-hmm.
But that Unplugged album, that original It's Woman's Work on the Unplugged album, listen, is the one that sent you. And
Yo,
if
the
you don't have
Unplugged album.
you get fucked.
Listen,
If you don't have the
that Unplugged album, oh my god,
as well as the Unplugged albums, whenever, wherever, whatever, and you're getting fucked, playlist, you're missing out.
Why does this
Like
cap? Why
saying,
does this cap?
Bust down playlist.
that's like saying you don't have Tevin Campbell's Break It Down on your Getting Bust Down playlist.
Oh no, I
But
know
if
you
you have
lying.
Tevin Campbell's Break It Down
I love
on
Tevin Campbell, baby.
Getting Bust
Let me tell you
Down
something.
playlist.
Why does this cap? Why does this cap? A whole lot of them unplugged albums were better than the originals.
They
Exactly.
was.
Bullshit.
They
Exactly.
was.
Exactly.
was.
Exactly. You're like, because I tell you all
They
the time
was.
that Mariah Carey's unplugged. I love Queen Mariah is one of my favorites of all time. Queen Mariah, there's nobody who beats Queen Mariah for me. And her unplugged MTV. I wish MTV would go back to doing those unplugged.
Me
Remember,
too.
there were rappers that were doing
They
unplugged
should.
back
Yeah, Jay-Z had
and
one.
they were LL
LL Cool J.
Prince
LL Cool
in those
with his live band.
right. No, he was shirtless with those sweatpants and that print during his whole
Yep.
unplugged.
Yep.
Oh, I was here
Yep.
for it. I was here for
Yep.
LL Cool J.
Listen,
It's me being
you know
said
what?
Lauren
MTV
Hill
can go
versus
back to
the Clock. I'm
unplugged right
so
now.
weak.
That'd be a good show to do now with the social distancing, because they could be alone in the studio with just whoever they're gonna have, and that would actually be a really good reboot. Unplugged.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Nelman. I got
Guns
Jay-Z.
and listen, that
His unplugged album was everything.
that Guns and
I
Roses.
mean,
I believe it was Guns and Roses. The unplugged. It was so good.
yes, they did. Yes, they did. Listen, Nelman, if you're going to do a Jay-Z versus, it has to be Nas. I'm sorry. I don't want anybody else in the
The Lauren Hill one was good too.
Except for Nas. Just like if you're going to do a rap group versus, it must be a Tribe Called Quest versus Wu-Tang. I gotta have that. I gotta have Wu-Tang Clan versus a Tribe Called Quest. I gotta have that. That is what I gotta have.
Yes.
You know what, it's me? Do you so?
Can anybody? Can there ever be a New Edition versus? Like, who could go against New Edition?
Who?
Boyz II Men.
New Edition.
Boyz II Men.
Oh, we said the same thing.
Okay.
Or Jackson 5.
I give you that.
But if you're gonna do Boyz II Men, it has to be Boyz II Men versus Jodeci. That is the epic battle. You
better believe it. And I'm going. And listen,
good versus bad. It's good versus bad.
I'm going with
Jodeci. Saved versus
and Jodeci were the bad boys.
Yes, I gotta go with Jodeci. I'm sorry. And I love Boyz II Men, but I don't have to go with
Jodeci. You just need Casey and Jodeci. The other two,
not Casey and JoJo, because I need Mr. Dalvin and Devontae, because they were writing a whole lot. They were responsible for
Devontae was there. Devontae was the producer.
Mm-hmm. Did Jay-Z do an unplug? Jay-Z did an unplug.
He did an unplug album.
Yeah, he did an unplug.
Yeah, Alicia Keys did one too, and I enjoyed her unplugged album. Lauren Hill did an
unplug. So did Nirvana. I was a huge Nirvana fan in middle school.
Yes, Nirvana's unplugged was so good.
Huge Nirvana fan. Huge Nirvana fan. They could do no wrong for me.
I love Guns and Roses. Those was my boys right there. I love me some Guns.
John Bon Jovi, I think, did an unplug too. If I remember, I believe.
I love Bon Jovi. I love Bon Jovi.
I believe, because I love John Bon Jovi and Bon Jovi. I love all of them. They listen. MTV really needs to do an unplugged album, reset or reboot, because I want to see how some of these new people fare with an unplug. Because if you're going to do an unplug, you got to have vocals. If you're going to be a rapper that does unplugged, you got to have lyrics.
Bars. Yeah.
It's all. If you're a singer, it's all about your vocal ability. If you are a fucking rapper, it's all about your bars. It ain't about the beat. It's about
because don't get it twisted. Because don't get it twisted. LL changed the game because LL was the first rapper to do the live band. Jay-Z did it, but LL did it first. So they changed the game with that shit.
I would love to see the greatest rapper that ever lived to do an unplug, and that would be Rakim.
Oh, I love Rakim.
Rakim is the greatest rapper to ever live.
I would have his baby.
I'm sorry.
You have his baby.
That took a left turn. Jesus Christ.
Okay?
That took a
Quick,
little turn.
fast,
Wait,
and
wait.
hurry.
Wait on the internet.
Yeah.
Rakim, yeah, Rakim.
Get knocked out
Not
by
just the fact
Rakim.
that he's a sexy piece of dark chocolate, that helps. But
But I think he froze.
Oh, okay. Because I got
Okay.
confused.
Aw,
He froze. He come back.
I was waiting. He had me in suspense. I was
Right.
like,
We
but
was
Right.
all like, what? What? He froze. He froze.
at least this time he didn't freeze with like his mouth wide open.
Not that that would make him know, never mind. But still.
Nah, these Pirates booty are so damn good. I am fucking these Pirates booty up.
Mm.
What kind of is that's the white cheddar pop?
White cheddar.
Okay.
I want some pork skins.
Oh, good.
Oh
The
God.
cracklings.
I've never liked pork skins.
Neither have I. I'm not a crackling fan.
The cracklings are, oh girl, I wish I was down south. Get you the Carolina cracklings.
No.
Y'all, your life is had. Y'all like pork? I love pork
No,
rinds.
ma'am.
All
Oh,
right.
will really be you missed the. I don't know if you caught the first half of this where your little brother went off the deep end. I started day drinking.
I was
I
listening.
Sorry,
I
it was
was
kind of my
listening.
fault.
Started day drinking. I was taking hits right off the bottle because he stressed.
Not
It
the
was
day
my
drinking.
fault.
He
I had
stressed
started it, but El Teddy like finished it and then some.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Even though y'all know that I don't always agree with, some things, but I understand when he went off on the Devon situation. I understood his point when, as a black gay man, it bothers him that these black gay men get these platforms and that's what they choose to do with them. But I'm gonna say this: that's how. But what you can't do is get caught up in that because that's the same bullshit they try to put on black women when it comes to the Real Housewives of Atlanta or the Love and Hip Hop. Like I understand the anger, I do, but it's the same bullshit. Like they don't represent me. They don't. Them crazy ass women.
I agree.
But I understood. I understood where it's coming from. I absolutely do. You know what I mean? Whoops. Are you back, L Daddy?
I'm back. Had to
I can't
go
hear you.
through what
Is it
was
me?
going on with the internet. With Al Gore's good internet.
Is it me that can't hear him, or is everybody?
Yeah, it's just you.
Yeah, because I didn't know.
Damn it!
You're gonna have to go back out and come back in.
But what
I
I
hate
was
this
saying
rebound
about
from the phone
Rakim
bullshit.
was Rakim is the GOAT because
I've never had these
Rakim,
problems. All right, let me go out and
Rakim
back in.
was doing
Oh
shit in
shit!
the late 80s and early 90s that caused motherfuckers to say, let me go grab my dictionary and thesaurus and see what the fuck this motherfucker said about me. He did. Motherfuckers had to go educate themselves and come back a couple days later and say, oh, motherfucker, you
Bitch, what
tried
you say?
me. But this was a few days later after he had to already eviscerated them. It was so funny. I thought, even though they don't respect you when white folks are watching, that they think we are all like that. Wait, what?
Wait.
I think he was referencing what really B was saying when you had came up here about the whole Devon situation, and she was saying we really shouldn't feed into that because Devon doesn't represent, the whole community as a whole. You know
Well,
what I'm
we know that, but the problem is when that is what is broadcast to the world, to people who may not come in contact with us. You understand what I'm saying? If you never come in contact with a black gay man, and all you know is what is presented to you via YouTube or some other platform, and somebody like Devon is all you see, you begin to think, oh, that's how they are, or that's who they are. And that's wrong. Completely wrong. And that's just a bad representation. And even though we know, but if that's the only representation that you have, if that's all you know, you understand what I'm saying? That's just like saying most of us probably have the stereotype that Asian people are always nerds or always extremely, intellectual. And I know some Asian motherfuckers that are dumb as a box of rocks. Okay. You know what I'm saying? They're just as regular and normal and just dumb and stupid as the rest of us. You know what I'm saying? But if the only representation that someone sees of Asian people in America is that, then that's what they automatically think. You know,
Yes.
it's the same way for us. And that's why I say it's just not fair.
Isme D said every time y'all say his name, I keep looking. Oh,
Like he
oh,
Candyman? Like he gonna come up behind you in the mirror?
No, because they have the same name.
El Teddy, I missed everything you just said. So what you say, honey?
You really want me to rehash my talk about Asian people?
No, I don't know. Okay, forget it.
It wasn't bad.
No, I don't. Your definition is not bad, and my definition might be different. So
I said that just like Asian people think Asian people are all smart and nerdy and intellectual, I know some Asian people that are dumb as a box of rocks. And it's just as regular as all of us. But because the stereotype that is perpetrated and proliferated on the media is that they're all nerdy and intellectual and stuff like that, that's all people know. And it's the same way with us. If the only representation that we have of black gay men is the Devons of the world, then they think that, how else do I have somebody like Nelman and FaZe and Jonathan? There are other straight black men that come into my chat that are subscribers of mine. That we don't have no problem. They don't have no problem with me, and most of I would venture to tell you more of my friends are straight black men than there are, and really be I ain't lying. I have way more straight black male friends than I have gay black male friends. And so when you have these representations of us and people think that's all we are, it's just not fair. It's just not fair.
Oh, like I said, I understood it. Yeah. Which then also connects to why you're so hard on these shows. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I understand.
I know I'm hard. And that's okay. And I'm not going to stop being hard because somebody has to, speak truth to these people.
Okay, MSNBC.
Hey, KER Vixen.
Okay, MSNBC.
Nelman, do you want to come on live with us? Please, Nelman, are you video ready? I'd love for you to come on live with us. Hold on. Let me put the link in the chat for him.
Oh, shit. Damn it.
Nelman is one of my.
He having so much over there. Outside.
Got way too much going on. Way too much going on. Did you fall out the hammock? Are you in a hammock? Did you fall out this hammock?
I'm not. No, I'm not. Listen, I'm not in a hammock, but I am in one of those like fold out chairs that's reclined, and it has like the little cup holder. And my cup was I was spilling my drink.
Okay, so can we talk about P Valley? Let's talk about P Valley.
Oh Lord,
that was so good. Oh, Sunday's episode was so good.
Okay, so one. Here are my questions. Stop robbing us of the diamond story. We are 3 episodes in. This is only an 8-episode season. When are we going to learn more about Diamond's character?
Right.
Because there's a lot more to that character.
Maybe we're not.
And I think that's unfortunate.
Yeah, but
they only get 8 episodes, so they can only fit but so much in.
So much in there.
And I understand.
Yeah, it's a lot. I don't mean no harm. There are a lot more like major storylines than I think we he's military. He's got a little bit of PTSD.
3 storylines I want more. I want more of Diamond. I want more of Mississippi and her whoever she's with, boyfriend or whatever, whoever she's with. I want more of that. I also want to find out because my interest was piqued because you decided to interject into this the whole notion of this little boy who was the DJ that we thought was a grown man, but magically is still in high school.
Still in high school.
But you didn't want to give a Diamond But you didn't even have to
I
interject
thought
that
he
into
was
the
super
story.
young. I thought he may be in college.
I
at
thought he
the
might have been
most.
like 20 years old, like 19 or
Yeah,
20 years old. I
And this
definitely
baby
did,
in
but
high
you
school.
interjected that
that man is in high
into
school.
and so if you thought it not robbery enough to interject that into the storyline, introduce that, you could have taken those moments to give us a little more backstory of Diamond, who came to us in episode 1. I'm just
We
saying.
gon' we gonna get
But I
Or
more.
feel
We gonna
like
get more
I
Diamond
feel
or
like
in season
you could
2.
have gave us more
Like
of the
I feel like
Mississippi
Diamond is going
story
to be
but I
background.
feel like
Mississippi's man at the end of this season, and we will get Diamond story season 2. That's what I think is
You're
gonna
hoping.
happen.
I'd be
yeah, and
You're
I
for it.
hoping.
feel like I feel like the whole DJ thing. I feel like the whole DJ thing was. I took that as for us to get more of a glimpse into the culture of where we're looking. The fact that this boy DJs at a strip club, his mama know about it. His mama be dropping him off at work. I just feel like that was to give us more of a glimpse into the culture that we're dealing with in this small town in the Bible Belt, like what is acceptable and norms. That's how I took that. I didn't take that as it was like a
So I
major
should deem it
storyline. I just
acceptable
took
that a
that.
high school young man is
Mhm.
DJing at a
Right,
strip club.
right.
I didn't say deem it as acceptable. I said take it as they're
A
giving us
norm.
a glimpse into what we're dealing with in that world. Like in that world, that is what hell. Like the same way we're gonna accept the fact that Mercedes,
That is
who
not what
strips at
is
a club.
normal
Wait
in
a
that.
minute.
That's
Let me
not normal
finish.
in that
Let
world.
me finish. Let me finish. The same way we're gonna accept that a group of mothers are cool with letting their daughters dance for a stripper. Like that's just the world.
They
Oh,
Like
let
I'm
that
their
is
not
daughters
normal.
dance
Now
for
I'm
a
I've seen
porn
taking
that.
that some
star.
deeper than that.
I've seen that a
That was
whole
the
lot of
whole
times.
thing with Miss D from Bring It On. She was a former porn star, and
Yeah,
she had a dance
that
for.
is
Yeah,
normal.
I don't know
Now
none of these
yeah.
people,
that whole group of girls
but I
dancing
don't know
for
these
her,
people. So
that is very normal. Now
Yeah,
I've seen
I'm
that.
telling y'all, a
Yeah,
Mercedes character got to be based off Coach D because
I
it's
I've
too
seen
similar.
that. Listen, I've seen that so many times I can't even name. But you telling me that a young man in high school is
Mhm.
DJing at this strip club, staying up all night. Strip clubs don't close till like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Rolling up at school the next day, spending all his time after school making beats and all this kind of other foolishness.
When does
When
he
are you
sleep?
sleeping?
When does the baby sleep? That's what I want
Exactly.
to know.
And second of all, this young
again,
man is in high school and is over here looking at titties, pussy, and ass all day in a goddamn strip
So my
club.
question is, does he only work on the weekends, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or is he
Make it
there?
make sense. Please make it make sense.
I didn't. I guess okay. I guess I just I'm not looking at it that deep. Like I'm just looking at it because that's just what's acceptable in that world. Like I ain't looking at it that deep. So
Oh,
But
I'm
it
I
didn't
definitely
bother
as
me.
a
still would
teacher.
love.
I'm definitely looking at it that deep because I know as a teacher, that type of student who's up all night is gonna be in my class, sleep all day, all
I
And
day.
that
don't
may be
want to be the
shit.
only one.
That may be the case. That may be the
That
case.
leads me to
But
believe that he works on the weekends, like he works Friday, Saturday, Sunday nights. The busiest nights, the most jumping nights is Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, I need them to clarify that. I need them to clarify that.
what is there to
I know
clarify?
one thing
What do you
that
need
I always
clarification for?
mention.
No, no, no. Whether or not he works
Shit.
only on the weekends, like Ebby said. Because if he works only on the weekend,
I
maybe
just
I
think you're
can
giving this way too much
understand that.
attention. I just think you're
It
Listen,
giving
may
that
come.
part
It
way
may
too
come
much
into
attention.
play in season 2.
I think they wanted us to pay attention simply
I
because
don't think it's
But
that
why
they
would
deep.
they
only have
show
8
us him
episodes, so
getting picked
everything
up
they
at
show us
high
has to
from
have some
school?
meaning to it.
They wanted us to pay
I don't think
attention
it's that
to us
deep.
to that because
And
otherwise,
I don't think they want us to think that deep into it. I again, well,
yes,
okay.
otherwise, why would he be picking him up at school? They didn't even need to interject that into the conversation. He could have just rolled up at his house.
Right? He could have rolled up on him at the stove.
Right.
Okay,
The fact
whatever.
that
I
he
just
was
didn't.
at school, he had
Well,
on
I
that
don't
whole
think we're gonna
school
get no more
uniform.
information.
He had on that
I think
school
we may get.
uniform and
I don't
all
think
they
it's that
wanted us
deep.
to know that.
listen. I
I
still
don't think
want
it's that
to
deep.
have one episode dedicated to finding out who the fuck exactly Autumn was, what she used to do, what is she running from, and like
Right.
even at the end of the episode when she had all of them bands wired to her, it's just like
because
I
we know
want to
that
know.
she's not the real Lakeisha Savage.
We know
know
she's
that.
not
Yeah,
Lakeisha Savage.
yeah, I know that, but I still want to know
So
more about her. I want to know how she went from that to this.
We know
Well, I
how.
think we're gonna
That
get
you
that.
didn't see
That's the
that
main
man whoop her ass
storyline.
and put that gun to her head, and something happened during that hurricane where she was able to escape, and something happened to that kid. Either the kid is
And
still
something happened to
dead.
him because she don't know whether he dead or alive. I think she did something to him, and she don't know whether she left his ass dead or alive. But I
I
think
don't
that
know
we're
if she
gonna
did
get,
that. Yeah.
Terrence. I think we're gonna get that because that's the whole storyline. So I think we're gonna get those answers. At least a
I
lot
hope
of them. I don't think we're
so.
gonna get all the answers because yeah, but I think we're gonna get a lot. Like I think we're gonna get a lot of that.
Now I asked this in my interview: is the mayor Andre's goddaddy?
Yes.
Yeah, he called him
Okay,
Goddaddy.
Yes.
he called him goddaddy when they were in front of each other.
When they were
Yeah,
on the phone,
yeah.
that's
He
who he
I
told
called.
me.
remember at the end on the phone when he called and said, "God, Daddy, we
Daddy,
got a
we got a
problem."
problem. That he was
But
talking.
I'm
Yeah.
saying when they remember when they were talking face to face.
He did say
Yeah,
that. Yes, he
yeah.
did say
Did
he
he say
did
He
call
God,
called
him
Daddy
him
God
God.
then?
Daddy. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, see, I missed that part. I might have missed that part. I didn't know. I don't think I saw that part. Okay, and that's why I said I thought that the mayor was his goddaddy. Okay, so I got you. And so forth. But
How do y'all feel about Corbin being the bastard child to their daddy and the maid? I
We
said, well,
already
I
knew
ain't too
that.
We
surprised
already
that.
knew that.
We already knew that though.
I already knew that.
Well, I ain't know that, goddamn it. And when I found that out, I said, well, shit. I mean,
Was you not
no,
there?
they told us
hey,
that in
I know.
episode 2. Remember, Corbin said that in episode 2.
I won't
But
paying attention to Corbin's ass in episode 2 like that. See, that's
they got one more time to have another reference to picking cotton, and I can't. I can't. You had last episode where they told Andre to go pick cotton. You got this episode where you got Corbin out there literally
picking
picking
cotton.
and saying, well, let me go on back to picking this cotton. I'm like, I know y'all fucking lying to me. I'm not gonna keep dealing with y'all talking about us picking cotton.
Did
That's
y'all go up for Uncle Clifford's fashions in that moment when he had on
baby,
that?
that red dress he had on,
Yes, with
bitch,
that bustle in the
was
back.
everything.
Boy,
Bitch.
I loved it too. I did too.
He gave me one more sickening Delta girl. Tell me he give you one more sickening Delta girl in all that red, splendid red
Yeah.
like, was
with
there
the
a
matching
coordination
umbrella.
that we didn't know about first? Our guy and his confessional, and now here come Uncle Clifford in this little red. I said,
Girl, when he had that umbrella to match,
I
I
was up.
said,
baby,
I went up. I loved it.
listen, I'm still
I
waiting
said
for
she
Uncle
got a
Clifford and
bustle in the
Lil Murder
back
to
too,
get it
bitch.
together.
That's why.
I need them together by the end of this season. I need Lil Murder and Uncle Clifford to be a thing by the end of the
You
season.
know what? Somebody in the comments was like, they think love murder is a problem, and I don't. I just don't feel like music
I
is to
like
take.
Lil Murder. I like Lil
I
Murder.
like Lil Murder.
I feel like he just need to be the cook in the kitchen and give up on music because he could cook the fuck out some wings.
No, I don't think that. No.
I do. Because won't nobody featuring his
He's such a
music.
sponge, and he's so willing to take the criticism. Unlike some people who, you know what, we're not even gonna do that. He's willing to take whatever the criticism is, and the critique is about his music to improve, so that he can get a hit. Is why I like he's listening. It's not like, oh, I'm shit and y'all should like my music and y'all know what the fuck y'all talking about and I'll just take my shit elsewhere. No, he's actually listening and taking notes and implementing them to try and better his
I
music.
just want Lil Murder to come and cook my wings.
No.
Okay, me too. I really wish him and Uncle
I got
Clifford would
some
go
wings
ahead
over
and
here.
do it
I
all.
need you to fillet and
I will
cook
be here for it.
and
I like
saute.
Lil Murder. I really do. I like him a lot.
Come smother my wings, Lil Murder, in your sauce.
First of all, Andre need to be worried about his wife and kids. That's what he
Right,
Andre, listen,
right.
both Andre and Haley ain't shit.
Why
I
y'all
said,
keep giving that man kids? We don't know he got kids.
Yes, he did. He talked about the baby and the diapers on the phone with his wife.
He
I
did.
ain't hear that part. I missed
Yeah,
that
see,
part.
I ain't hear that part either. I just knew he was married. Now
Oh,
I
But
missed the part.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna say this: Haley ain't shit, and Andre ain't shit. And this coming from an ain't shit ass
he
nigga, because I've
asked
been known to
about the
break up a whole
baby
lot of
on
happy
the phone
homes.
with the wife. What did y'all
So
listen to?
mm,
It's me, D ain't shit.
Haley ain't shit. Andre
No,
ain't shit. And
absolutely.
I ain't shit. So that's how I know they ain't shit. Because I would have gladly broken up that happy home too. Oh, you got a wife?
yeah,
My
yeah.
problem.
I
If
mean,
you
I'm
down
here
with it,
just a
I'm
little bit.
down with it. Child, I would have been like, if you down with it, I'm down with it too. Cause you see how that punk looked at him at the front desk, and
Uh-huh.
said, "We ain't got no condoms, bitch, but we
Right,
sure got some motherfucking Gideon Bibles in each and
right,
every one of these motherfucking hotel room drawers,
Cause
dresser
right,
he
drawers."
know he married.
Yes.
right, right. Well, wait. How did y'all feel about Haley getting her drunk ass up on that pole?
Look,
I felt like it
listen.
was dangerous.
Thank
That's what
God
I
for Mercedes.
I
Thank
thought she was gonna.
God
I
for
honestly thought she was
Mercedes.
gonna hurt herself. I thought she was gonna fall and hurt herself.
Yeah, I
I
thought she
thought
was
she
gonna
was
hurt
gonna be
herself
like
too.
tip drill. I thought she was gonna do a tip drill. I just knew we was finna see a tip drill moment,
Mm-hmm.
and we did not.
Right to be told, yeah, he El Teddy cussed the people out at the beginning. You gotta rewind it.
No, I didn't cuss anybody out. That
Yeah,
was
he did.
Terry.
He cussed them- No, I ain't cussed them out. I cussed out a particular person. El Teddy
Terry
just went
and
on her
Terry.
back.
Terrence cussed out Roland Ray and
Yeah, rolling right.
ain't that his name? That's not his name. What's his name?
His name is Tony Rebel, not
Oh.
Rolling Ray.
I'm sorry. I called the baby Roland. I said, who's
Oh.
Roland Ray? Wait, there's somebody named Roland Ray though, right? Sorry.
Oh
I'm
my God!
sorry.
Oh, I gotta use that one. That one was a good one. That one was you took me away with that one.
My bad. It was an honest accident.
Oh Lord!
It was an honest accident. I called him
Oh
Roland
Jesus
Ray.
Christ!
Cause he's in a wheelchair.
I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that.
I'm sorry.
that
Wait
was a
a
good
minute, wait, SBD, you might be right. SBD says, I hated that judgmental queen. Because if Andre showed him his morning glory, he would have
one.
not,
You better
Now
believe
that's a
it.
he
fact.
would not have stopped
That's
it
the
just
That,
now.
fact.
that's a fact, nephew.
You're probably right about that. You are
Who's that
probably
single B boy? I'm
right.
sorry. Listen, I'm sorry to that man. I
That
love
that made me holler right there. Oh
sorry.
good God Almighty!
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I didn't say nothing bad to Delicious about the N word. I didn't go in on her.
No, we didn't. We Delicious wasn't our issue.
Yeah.
Right.
Beginning of
I
this
didn't
life.
get
Now
Delicious
we spoke
together. Mm-mm.
at the end of my live, right to be told, Delicious came on and we had a conversation with her. She is not our issue. Our issue after that, well, in the middle of that, was Dre Simber going on live to say that according to him, she's a nigga, so she can say nigga, which is not this, no. And all manners of foolishness. Even though Delicious has admitted to being wrong, she has apologized for what she said, and she is contrite in her behavior. Even when she went on Dre Simber's live, she didn't backpedal, she didn't pussy pop. She stood in her wrongness and said, no, I was wrong, and apologized again.
Mm-hmm.
Dre Simber is the one who is on some old coon foolishness that we not finna do today. That's not
Yeah,
what
we're
that's
not
not.
gonna do that. We're not gonna do that with him. Nikki, I agree because Haley has been smelling her pussy. She been smelling her cooch the
Child,
last
she been
few
smelling the
episodes.
liquor that she had in her bag. That's
And
the
so
fuck she
she
smelling.
needed to be brought down a couple notches. You are very right.
I
Because she
need
sure been smelling her cooch.
That girl got PTSD. Listen,
And now that she got this money, she finna really be smelling her cooch.
You better believe it. You better believe it.
listen. Now that she got this money, how we know she gonna even continue to keep working?
I mean, she only got $9,000. It ain't got
That'll
like
keep her for
Yeah.
a minute. That little
it ain't
rat
like
trap
you
she
got
living
9 million.
she can pay the rent up on that for a year.
Wait, no, not for a year.
At that little rat trap,
Right.
she ain't paying
And
rent
I'm
for
gonna
a
need for
year.
her to buy some furniture. I need to see at least a folding chair or something
Some
in there.
Venetian
Like,
blinds for them windows.
right, girl, all you got is a fuck mattress in there, and that's it. No couch, no love seat, no dining room table,
You
no
don't even
no
have a box
curtains,
spring
no
for that
blind.
mattress on the floor, sis. What's going on?
Like, what? Whew. Girl, do right with your money.
A mess.
That's why Shane want Mercedes to go in her house. She was too embarrassed. I would have been embarrassed too. Girl, where you gonna sit? On the floor? On the floor?
She said you ain't even gonna offer me no red drink.
Right. She could at least buy her a full bottle of liquor, not just the little play sizes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not just a little shot.
Listen,
Girl, I'll be over there taking them shots
I
like it's
wouldn't even have had no red drink. I'd have had some grape Kool-Aid. You could have some orange Kool-Aid. One of the two.
Right.
Pick one.
girl. If you
No.
don't get
It'd be
to
ice
that,
cold sitting in the Frigidaire all day.
Right. Not the Frigidaire, Lord Jesus.
Frigidaire.
I told you I'm old. Leave me alone.
Listen, I felt old because I mentioned Rolodex to one of my children, and he was like, "You old." The fact that you said Rolodex instead of contacts, you're old. I was like, "Damn, yeah." Kids nowadays don't even know what a Rolodex is.
Child.
A mess. A mess. Don't even know what a Rolodex is. But those are my
Wait. The lovable asshole said, I'm assuming he's talking to me because people, they mean Abby, but autocorrect is the some bitch. I think differently about the delicious topic. What do you think did differently?
lovable asshole. If you want to come on, here's the link. Lovable asshole is also a YouTuber. He's actually interviewed, I think, everybody that's supposed to be on the come up Miami. He's interviewed everybody on his channel.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
He's
Wow.
done one-on-one interviews with I think everybody that's on the come up Miami already.
Xavier, no, sir. No. you telling a lie.
But lovable asshole, if you want to come on and talk with us, you can. But yeah, he's another YouTuber. He does reviews. He reviews G status.
Okay.
And he does reviews. And he's an up and coming YouTuber. Y'all know me. I like to promote up and coming YouTubers. I like to promote people and so forth and so on. Let people be great. So if you want to come on so that people can see you, lovable asshole, there's the link.
Sure, I wish you would.
Hi, me.
Is she snoring? Is
Hey,
she sleeping
y'all.
with her eyes open? Oh, I thought she was sleeping with her eyes open.
Girl, who you think gonna get you when you're asleep? You sleeping with your eyes open.
Right to be told says she doesn't think Delicious is sorry at all. Interesting.
That's very interesting.
What happened?
I can only go by what she's saying and then judge her for her
Well,
words
hello.
from here. And
Yeah.
I think he might
we
still
go
be.
from and then
He
we
might
and we
still be
take it
asleep.
from
So be
there.
quiet when y'all walk in there.
As I
Really be is
said,
your
Yeah,
niece
he ain't
there?
dying till 4
her
o'clock.
saying the word in front of her friends is
Really
proving
be?
her for her
Yeah,
friends.
Does she not know
please.
we can hear her?
Yes.
Let me mute her.
Oh,
'Cause
he
now,
muted you, boo boo.
All right now, who said Delicious said
really be?
Shane?
Did you know we can hear you?
What?
See?
What you said, Terrence?
I said you said somebody said she don't feel like she was wrong for what she said.
That's what
No,
Right to be told said. Right to
no.
be told
Oh.
said, I don't think
Somebody said
Delicious
that
is
they don't
sorry
think
at
that
all.
she's sorry at all.
Oh.
Again, I say what happens in the privacy of your home and between you and your friends who are okay with you saying it is between y'all. Come out your house and you next to me and you say it, I'm a listen, it's not gonna be cute. Not at all.
This
There
would
are
be a different
consequences to all
conversation
of your
if you were
actions.
home and you invited
Exactly.
people to your house and you said the N word. I probably would have a different conversation because I would say, you know what? As much as we don't like her saying it, that is her home, that is her
That's her house.
domicile, and she
And I'm gonna escort
feels
myself
that
out at that point. But
she can say whatever she wants to say.
was at her house. At her house, you can say whatever you want.
Right.
It's like at my house here in this domicile where I pay the $1,200 in rent. I can say whatever the fuck I want. Now, when I go into the office, I have to switch my language. If I'm going to church, I have to switch my language. If I'm going to my mother's house, I have to switch my. You have to be able to read the room of where you are to know what can and cannot be said.
Maybe she was reading the room and forgetting she had the camera. Oh, I have other people backstage. Oh, I forgot I put the link in the chat. Oh, right to be told. Are you trying to come? Okay. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Do you have something to say?
Yes, I didn't hear. Hello, everybody.
Hey,
Hey.
Hey,
Can you hear me? Hi.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I did not. I was in the middle of Ebby's live. I got to the part where Sherrod was on there, and I'm so mad that y'all didn't act like y'all did not mention to Sherrod that his 20-minute scene was unnecessary. But okay. Um, so
wow.
I didn't get to the part where it's delicious.
It wasn't unnecessary because the show is
I
called it's ATL Hustle. We show it he hustling. We see his hustle. Okay, I tried. Listen, I did. Your face, that's enough. I tried.
I feel the same way. Listen, I'm with you guys. I mean, there's no need to complain about it. They're gonna drag us out for 20 minutes per cast member, regardless. Because what they should have shown was that scene with them at the dinner, talking about that guy in the California kitchen, instead of doing a flashback on that. I didn't need to sit through all of Sammy's interview, although I love Sammy. I didn't need to sit through his interview. But
I mean, unless you're gonna
okay,
give us
sorry.
some half naked showing his body all across the internet, then I might have been here for the interview. Is he half
Wow.
naked in this interview? Is he in
His,
very
his
undressed?
hair was beautiful. His hair was
It
beautiful.
was.
Is
Yes,
he
it
in
But that was
was.
it.
various
Yes, it
stages
was.
of undress? Is the question. If he's
Ah,
not, I
No,
don't want to see him. I don't want to see him there.
it was very unnecessary. It was very unnecessary. So I didn't get to the part where Delicious said anything, but she did a whole rap. I was screaming through the whole video because I kept saying, I can't believe all of y'all missed her rapping the song with the N word in it and saying it over and over again.
Yeah,
And
I
it
told
was
you
at the
because
end during the cookout.
that tells you how close we was listening to the damn music because none of us
right.
not a single one. We was like, okay.
No, she wasn't doing the music. It was during their argument. It was during their argument that she kept saying the N word. And she did like a little rap line where she was like in this, in that. And I said, now no one has a problem with her saying it. And it was right after the guys walked out. Charlie walked out and said he shouldn't have said the word.
Okay, so
So
she wasn't saying it to them. She was rapping.
everybody,
She was rapping at the table when she was.
she was talking to them. She
Wait,
was,
no, no, no.
yes,
Wait,
but
you said they got up and walked
talking to
away. Is
them.
that the
It was
part when
when
she
she
was
said,
like, "Y'all can suck my dick" or whatever she was saying? She was doing a
oh,
little rap thing. Is that when she said it?
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Charlie and that other guy weren't at the table.
okay, okay.
They
So
weren't
she
at the
was
table. She wasn't talking to them. They weren't there.
okay, okay.
That's why I said she got a whole. It's like it was a part. It was a rap line that she rapped, and that's why I was like, "There's no way she could be sorry." She said it. She said it on. I mean, she was saying it clearly. No one at the table, and I was like, "No one gave y'all a timestamp." I know you asked for a timestamp. I was like, "Nobody gave you a timestamp so
Nobody
you
gave
can
me a
catch it."
timestamp,
No, she kept. She said it.
and clearly nobody at the table had an
I'm gonna
issue
get.
with it because
I'm
they
gonna.
was vibing with her when she was at the thing rapping. You can't tell me all them
Yeah,
people
they
was
were.
there and
Yeah,
then
they were.
all them. You can't tell me all them niggas wasn't there and didn't hear her say nigga.
They heard her. They
So,
heard her.
and that just speaks to
They heard her.
what she said is that it's normal for her. That's how she grew up.
Yes.
That's what she grew up around. All of her friend groups use the word. So she uses the word and nobody has a problem with it. But my issue is that's cute
True.
for you and your friend groups. I'm not a part of your fucking friend group.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Don't say that shit around me because it's
I
gonna get
agree.
you bust in your face. That's just what it is. Cause I don't know you like that. And even if I did
I
know
know,
you
and I know
like
some of
that,
the
And
younger generation doesn't mind. I know the
right.
younger generation doesn't mind, but Akeem is in his 40s, sir. So you are in
I
the
thought he was
generation where
in
that's
his
not cute,
50s.
Akeem is
I'm sorry.
40 and
and
he
no
has the
one
mindset of a
checked her.
12-year-old. We can't go by Akeem. His comprehension is not.
I
well,
like
Oh,
Akeem.
but
I
you
think
know
he's a
what?
oh,
hot
listen,
mess.
But
wait.
but
Mhm.
but
Don't use Akeem as an
Mhm.
example because you got to understand his cognitive level is not in the 40s. His age might be the 40s. His cognitive level might still be in the 20s. So you got to give him that because that bitch is dumb as a box of rocks too. I'm just saying.
Well, I wasn't
I'm
gonna
just
get
saying.
no box of rocks
right.
done.
Well, I mean, but I'm gonna say this. But I'm gonna say this. I agree with you 100% right to be told. And honestly, that's why I just tapped out the conversation because I was like,
Sure. Well.
I'm not gonna keep doing this back and forth. But I agree with you 100%. She meant what she said. She said what she meant. She's apologizing because of backlash. Because you can't apologize and then use the word again and then say,
In
but they
the
were acting
apology.
like da 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 da. Then you mean you really and you she. But my thing is, like I said, she came on voluntarily. She did apologize, and that's I can't tell you what you can and can't say. I can tell you what you can and can't say around me, and that's
Right.
it. You know what I'm saying? Like Eddie said, well, that you can't
Mhm.
say it around me. If they allow her to talk like that, which clearly they do, because I didn't understand why nobody checked her. Because ain't nowhere in the world you're gonna be at no situation with me
Well,
and you gonna be doing all that and not.
I agree, but she says it. She says it a lot because even Sherrod justified her saying it.
That clearly, that's what I'm saying. None of
Nobody,
them seem to have an issue with it, but I would. I do, and I
nobody,
would. So yeah, I
nobody
mean,
checked her.
I guess that's just how they roll.
But
They were
that's
so
why
upset
They
about
roll.
they were so upset about the F word. They were so upset about the F word, and they weren't upset about her saying the N word. And I didn't understand that because my thing is, it's my understanding. I'm not in the community, but it's my understanding that they use the F word amongst themselves, like black people use the N word amongst themselves. So I don't understand why we have a whole thing about her saying the N word. I mean the F word, but none of those black people thought it was a problem that a non-black person, was saying
but
the N
that's
word.
why I said to
I
her,
didn't understand that.
I
Agreed.
tried to give her advice about okay, moving forward. Even if you didn't know it was offensive because your friends never let you know
Hmm.
it was offensive. Now that you know, here's what you need to do moving forward. Now you can't say, "Oh, I wasn't aware." Now you know. So now,
Hmm.
Markel asked this in the chat, and I didn't mention it,
Hmm.
but in Ebby's chat, Markel said, "Do you say it again during the season so that we will know now and can prepare for you saying it again?"
Yeah.
Since it
What
was
did she say?
so long ago,
We I don't think we got an answer to that. I don't know. I don't know
we
if that
never
question
asked.
the
We never
question was
asked
never
What?
asked
because
of her.
it's in the chat.
Well, I guess if we see her, if we see her in the studio or hear her music played, she's gonna say it because Sherrod didn't mention that she said it at the cookout. He said, "Oh, she says it during the music." That's the only time I hear her saying this during her music. That's not okay either. but that, but y'all love Sherrod. Y'all don't ever check Sherrod on his BS either. So I was like, "Oh, okay, we gonna move on past Sherrod
Not
talking
me.
crazy."
That would not be me. I'm not
Me
a
neither.
apologist.
Oh, I
Listen, I
swear to
can
God.
lay you down, but if you do something I don't agree with, I'm gonna say something about it. They all know that about me.
Dang, now that she said that, I meant to ask him
Yeah.
about that Brady Bunch outfit he had on in
Mm,
his
mm, mm,
confessional
mm.
that
Who
they
our
released.
guy?
I have to go back again because Sherrod's story was kind of long, so I missed why he doesn't like Brandon. So I have to go back and listen to that again because I did fast forward his story because
Okay,
I didn't
well, let
care.
me give you the
But
short
I'll go
version of
back
why
and
he
say
don't like why they don't like
just in case it
Brandon.
comes back up again.
Brandon say is again. This goes back to him doing porn and stuff and saying that he didn't want to work with Sherrod because of the things that he's done in his past, even though apparently he's done the same thing, and he has an OnlyFans, and he on stage is shaking his ass for money. Talk about he doesn't want his brand to be sullied by working with Sherrod, and he doing the same damn thing. Houseway.
So that's why Sherrod doesn't like him.
That's why Sherrod does not like
Yeah.
him. That is.
And that only
Okay. Well,
happened because
thank you very much. Because I don't care, so I won't go back and want listen.
listen, that only happened. That only happened because I asked the question of why is everybody coming for Brandon? Because we was
Oh,
confused.
I heard you.
We didn't
I heard you
understand.
talking about where they touch you, where they touch the doll. Show us on the doll. Yeah, I kept. That was funny. That was funny.
Here too. Please show us on the
That was
doorway.
that was a classic.
Yeah, but now
That's classic.
and I have to agree with Sherrod. I do. Like, bitch, don't come for me. And we both doing the same damn thing. Don't do that.
I guess my only thing is, and I know it has a lot to do with this show because I watched somebody talk about behind reality TV walls before. It just always bothers me when it seems like if something happened years ago, why you want to check them down? Why is he still upset today? Well, just don't even talk to him. The guy wanted nothing to do with you. That was years ago. You're not even doing porn anymore. Why we have to suffer through a fight that you had about your porn days?
Who's
I
not
thought
doing
Sherrod
porn
stopped
anymore?
doing porn.
No, he's
I
still
thought
doing it.
Sherrod stopped.
No,
Oh, he
he's still
does.
doing it.
He still does
Oh, so this beef, it was recent. Brandon
it.
didn't want to
Yes.
be in the
This
sex
is
scene
some
with him
recent.
recently
Well, you know, this was filmed. What?
last year.
No, before that, because this
What?
should be this should be season 3. They took a 2-year hiatus.
Oh,
Trying to get on a network.
never gonna happen.
Stopping the show, trying to
Huh?
get on the
Not
network.
no, not until they
No,
shorten
they
those
went for a
scenes.
walk.
Not until they
They
shorten
had
those
me come
scenes.
like
It's
I
not
wanted
gonna
to.
happen.
So Jeff, I'm with you. I still like Brandon. I don't have no problems with Brandon. Brandon Carson is
Yeah,
a single man.
I still like Brandon too. But at the end of
Just
the
like
day,
Sherrod is okay.
you can't downplay or down somebody else for doing the same shit you doing. No, don't do that shit.
Well, you can do it, just don't be on reality TV. Now, if me and you having an argument, I could be doing the same goddamn thing you doing, and baby, I'm gonna read you down and make it seem like what you doing is the wrong thing because you may not know the depth to which I'm doing the same thing you do. And your
Well,
job
now I'm
is to have
curious
that
about what. Yeah, now I'm curious about what type of sex acts does Brandon do compared to what Sherrod does? That makes him think he better. Like what? Isn't it? It should be the
your
same
level
thing.
is this foreign thing, okay? This
I mean, if you busting it,
Clearly,
that don't even
clearly.
like there ain't that many levels to it. You either busting it open or you're not.
Hold on, lovable asshole. Whether or not you're on your phone or you're
I'm
on
on.
your
I'm on my phone.
computer, you should be able to click the link that I put in the chat.
Hmm.
It will take you to the StreamYard. It's gonna say something about plug. Make sure you plug in your earphones. You don't gotta necessarily do that.
Right.
And then you click the other link, and then it'll send you to backstage, and I'll be able to see you, and you'll be able to see us. All you is real easy. All you have to do is click the link. Just click the link either from your phone or from your computer or laptop. Right. I'm with So Jeff. I've never seen.
Did y'all say that y'all like Dre Simber?
Oh, we don't like him. I've never
Before,
seen
Before we did,
before apparently
and
he
I still like him. He's just misguided and wrong.
gotten
He's
Yeah.
entitled to his wrong opinion, but he
Yeah.
I've never seen
got one.
Brandon on screen say something about Sherrod. Now Sherrod might have receipts, and I need Sherrod to produce these receipts for where Brandon is going in on him about doing porn. But I haven't seen it on the show.
To Roman too. That's the issue
Oh,
Roman had with Brandon as well. Because that's why he showed when Delicious came over to his house in the previous episode, he showed her the video of him on stage halfway grinding with some money sticking out his butt.
And what I'm saying is, I'm not negating that, but what I'm saying is, show us where he came at you about you doing porn or whatever you thought he came at you about doing. That's what they have not produced.
I don't know. I just work here.
That's what they have not produced. They showing us all the stuff that Brandon does that does porn, but to me, that's just going into feeding a narrative. But you have now shown me where the root of that comes from.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't show me what it started at. Neither Roman nor Sherrod. Now, if you can say, here's my screenshot of when this bitch was on Twitter or when this bitch was on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, talking about me, okay, then you justify it. But right now, you ain't gave us nothing. This is a manufactured beef right now. It's manufactured. Hello.
I don't
I
know.
agree. I agree. I mean,
But
child,
it's like
listen.
you was ready to pull out the receipts of him stripping or whatever. Where was the receipt of when he came at you? I'm just saying.
I think wasn't that the issue in the first episode why Roman and Brandon got into it to begin with?
Roman wasn't in the first episode.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, it was.
Roman
Yes.
in episode 1?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember him to episode
No,
2.
not episode 1. You're right. In the second episode, I'm sorry. Episode 1 was the 2-hour long fiasco.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, right. See,
In
that's
the
what be messing
hibachi
me up.
episode,
Right.
in the hibachi episode, he was at the table
right.
arguing with Brandon.
And we met him for the
And
first time
Brandon
on episode 2 when they was in the gym. We met him for the first time in episode 2 when they were at the gym. He was not in
and
episode
when they
1.
were at the dinner, at the hibachi dinner, him and Brandon got into it. And Brandon even said that, whatever it is that I said is what I said, and we can discuss that later because it's a private. That's what he was talking about. It's a private thing. It's a private thing between him and Roman, and he would rather not discuss it here in front of everybody. So,
But my thing about it is,
clearly he took some accountability for whatever it is because he said it was
y'all got a
a
whole
private
production
matter.
team. Y'all got a whole production team that like to produce all these videos from back in the day. Where's the receipts that back up what Sherrod and Roman are saying? Period.
If it happened on what you call it, Terrence, what the hell did you do?
Looking at my phone. I'm looking at something.
I felt like you recording us. I felt like I was being recorded.
No, you're not being recorded.
How you was holding your phone looked like.
No, you're not being recorded.
This looked like recorded.
No, you're not being recorded.
No problem. Right to be told. Glad to have you.
It was something that was said on Twitter, so I don't know that they are going to have the receipts for it.
If it was on Al Gore's good internet, somebody got it.
True. Child.
Somebody got it.
But I don't think they making it up. I don't think they pulling it out their ass.
That might be you might be right. I'm not negating that they may not be making it up. What I'm saying though is just like he produced his videos of him doing these scenes, produce the receipts where this all started. That's why you got showrunners.
If it wasn't done on camera, El Teddy, if it wasn't done on camera, if the situation wasn't done on camera, how are you supposed to produce a receipt?
Pull it from the internet. I guarantee you it probably wasn't taken down at the point where they were starting to produce this show. It wasn't taken down at that point. And if he could stand it at the hibachi grill and say, yes, bitch, I said it, it's probably still up there.
I don't know. He may have deleted it. You know how people like to tweet. Delete. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Clearly, that's none of my business. That's none of my business. Oh, when
Oh,
did
it's me.
you
Do
enter?
want him some
Is the
romaine,
lovable
honey?
asshole still in the chat? When did you do
Yeah,
your
I thought it was
interview
coming
with?
on.
When did you do your interview with Delicious?
Yeah, I want to meet him. I want to hear what he feel about it.
I don't
It
know if
just
the
seemed
lovable
like production
asshole is
was
still
lying,
here.
trying to tear him down. But
He said he's screen recording his interview with Delicious.
that's what I was asking about. I was
Yeah,
asking when did
yeah.
he do his interview with Delicious?
So he may
But yeah,
only have.
I
But
agree with Right to
production
Be
is not
Told.
gonna
And
give him a. If they have a beef with him, they just have a beef with him. They okay. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. Cause
but
y'all
I
want to shoot.
agreed with I had agreed with what Right to Be Told was saying, and that's why and that's why I shut up, because I agree with everything she was saying as far as Delicious is concerned. You really not sorry. You sorry that somebody that you're getting the backlash, because if you were sorry, you wouldn't have tried to make excuses for it. If you were sorry, you wouldn't have used it again. You're not sorry, and okay, and you know what? And it is what it is. Like, okay, that's how you talk. I promise you, she done said it 20 more times. You know what I mean? Like, that's how you talk. That's how you talk. I'm not okay with it, and I'm not going to be okay with it. And nothing you say is going to make me okay with it. But at the end of the day, if the people you rock with are okay with it, I'm probably never going to meet you in real life. So,
We going to the reunion, so you will meet her in real life, face
And
to
I do
face.
want to go to the reunion. I really do.
Cause we
It's
windmilling
in
on Christian. Don't
Atlanta.
do that.
Let's
Face to
do it.
face.
y'all can go to the reunion.
Why you don't want to come?
I don't
I
want
was
to go
just
because these
asking
bitches look like they got
when did
COVID
you do
20,
your
fuck
interview
19.
with
They
Not
look
Delicious?
COVID.
COVID,
I
they got
said that's all
COVID
I wanted to
20.
know. When did
Okay?
you do yours?
COVID 20 is
What
what
you
they have.
say, Abby?
I was talking to the lovable asshole who asked me a question.
Oh,
I was
okay. Well,
answering
fine.
that question. Little baby, stop that.
The
Talk about we
shade
ain't
at the
going.
end sounded
Shit,
personal.
me,
What
It
shade?
just
me.
seemed like production was trying. You don't remember when? Did you see when Brandon walked off at the end and production said this was when Brandon realized that this won't for him, but y'all can continue to support his OnlyFans. That's
Support
what.
who? What
Yeah,
you
Oh,
talk about,
that
Terrence?
was
What you
shady.
talk about?
Oh, that was shady.
We but we established that hours ago that was shade. What is happening?
But I didn't see it. Okay, so here's the thing. Let me be clear. Maybe I need to look at look at it to the end, because I wasn't
Every
reviewing it. I
lovable
just
asshole wants to know what you asked him.
I just asked. He's multitasking right now. I just asked when did he do his interview with Delicious? Was it before or after all of the shenanigans started today?
Hey
that
T
was a
Mac.
quick
Hey
walk.
T Mac.
hey T Mac,
I'm asked.
Lord, that shit
Hey
was funny.
Colin. But I don't know. These people are
After. Okay.
suspect, to say the
Okay.
least. Oh, he said it was after.
Oh, so did anything she say change from? I can't wait to see it because I want to see what she says. Let me go on to your channel and subscribe. Hold on. Oh, no, memento, por favor. I don't think I'm subscribed to you, but I'm about to be. Hold on.
I am subscribed to the lovable asshole. That's how I got to meet the whole cast of the Come Up Miami.
Oh, okay.
I have a personal connection to the Come Up Miami because I'm from
Of,
Miami.
of course you
And
do.
I hate that these people are about to try to represent my great city in a horrible way. Some of whom are not even from Miami, but now they're going to be the representation of Miami. And it sickens me. But whatever.
Well, that happens all the time, El Teddy. They do it
And
all. I mean,
subscribe.
I
Oh, I
know
know.
it's personal to you because you're Miami, but they do it all
That's
the
just
time.
why.
And half
That's
the
why I
people
get
in
so mad about
Atlanta
Love and Hip
ain't
Hop
from
Miami.
Atlanta.
That's just how I get so mad about Love and Hip Hop Miami.
Hell, the Real Housewives of Potomac, don't none of them women live in Potomac. The only one living in Potomac is Monique Samuels. The rest of them, don't none of them live in Potomac. Robin live in Baltimore.
What time
She
stamp?
used to live in Potomac, but you know.
What time stamp are you talking about? Right to be told.
Oh, about when she said nigga 1,500 times in front of all the niggas.
Well, my thing is the fact that she's apologizing tells me she said it. I don't need the timestamp. I believe she said it. She apologized for it. But like I said, she said in her music and everything else. So she clearly said it. I mean, I just didn't watch the episode all the way to the end, so I think I missed a lot. I thought I watched it to get the gist of what happened because I clicked it off when our guy and Charlie were out front, talking, and who was it that came out there and was talking to them, telling them to come back
Lando.
inside, telling them to
Yeah,
come back
Vincent.
inside, and all of that. And
Lando
I
and
was just
Mikey.
like, okay, yeah, I saw that when Mikey and them was like, and that's where I clicked it off because that's when you were live, and I was just trying to get to the end of the episode so I could know what
I
you were
haven't even
talking about
watched
in the
it yet.
live because I didn't finish watching it. But I was like, well, let me see what they
I
talking about
probably won't
because
watch it till tomorrow because
I
I'm
watched
gonna watch.
about half of it. Go ahead,
I
I'm
still
sorry.
need to watch The Shy
Yeah, I only watched
because
about half of it
that bitch pissed me
until
off at
last
the end
night.
of last week's episode of The Shy. I was real mad.
Okay,
I
all
was
right, let me click
real
off
mad at
now.
her.
I don't want to know nothing you talking about then.
I ain't gonna talk about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the lovable asshole. I seen one of his. I seen the interview he did with yeah. Okay, I didn't know that was all right. Yeah, I'm gonna subscribe to you too because I did enjoy that interview you did with our guy.
I
Yeah.
like the interview he did with the guy Dion from the flight attendant from the Come Up Miami. I was like, okay, he's probably one of the people who I'm gonna like on the Come Up Miami.
Okay, lovable asshole. I
I
subscribe to
was
you. I
gonna do
remember
my. I
that.
was gonna do my.
Oh, so you are
my
gonna watch the
download
Come Up
tonight, but
Miami?
I'm officially
Mm-hmm.
wiped out and I'm sleepy. So
Thank you,
I'm
T Mac.
lashes off and wash my face and go to bed.
Thank
when
you
we
so
get
much,
done.
T Mac.
When we get done, when we click off of this live, she goes to bed. Damn, all of that.
It's
I'm
Hakeem, a
trying to
producer.
upload
His
this
real
thing.
name is Clyde
Hakeem
Lewis.
ain't.
He looks more like
Yeah.
a Clyde than an Hakeem anyway. I'm weak.
Cause
How you
ain't
know
no
his
Hakeem
name?
on no credits.
Do you mean me, lovable asshole? Because
I don't.
They call me. They put Debbie, Eddie, all kinds of things. Are you talking to me, boo? Hey.
I ain't seen Hakeem in no credits as a producer.
Yeah, me
I
neither.
looked for him this week and he wasn't there.
He
So
won't
my
nowhere there.
But he might be.
that
But that's what she's saying. He might be under his legal name. Hakeem might not be his legal name. It might be under his legal name. That's what she was saying. Is his name Clyde?
Can we get one of the fact checkers to go check?
I don't know.
Can somebody go
Well,
check the end of this
I don't know what's
episode?
his legal name.
I don't
Is
know,
somebody-
but that's what I'm
what's his name?
saying.
Clyde Lewis?
They said it's Clyde Lewis.
Girl, that sounds like a scammer name to me.
Ah!
It do. Sounds just like a scheming ass scammer, Clyde
I
Lewis.
hate y'all so much. Oh my god. Okay, wait a minute. Let me get to.
Not the scamming.
I mean, I'm just
Because
saying.
I didn't see his name either, but I know that everybody says that he's a producer. Like even the producers of the show say he's a producer. So
Hold on, let me go.
Barbie and from us.
He don't care now. I don't even stuff with Jeff. You see, I ain't even flinched. 'Cause I don't care.
I don't care enough.
And if Hakeem, watch this. Even if his real name is Clyde Lewis, that means Hakeem, his character on the show, is not an executive producer. So stop saying you're an executive producer. Clyde might be an executive producer, but Hakeem, damn play. I'm just saying.
These credits are so fucking slow. God. Coming up on the screen, Jesus.
So either way to you, Akeem is not an executive producer.
So
Exactly.
Jada Katai
Yeah.
which is Jaw, is the executive producer, the showrunner, the director, the writer, the producer. He's everything. He's the cameraman. He's the boom operator, the
Did
editor, the
everything.
He
videographer.
the caterer.
It says KL Allen is an executive producer.
No Clyde Lewis.
Clyde Lewis is a talent producer. And that's not even spelled right.
I'm
Producer
weak.
spelled PTODC.
They misspelled producer? Are you serious?
They spelled
In the
producer
credits?
next to his name.
Oh my god.
What you got to say? Teddy got something to say. What you got to say?
So Clyde Lewis is a talent producer, which means he's in charge of casting, which makes
He's
sense.
in charge of the girls.
Which makes
Oh,
sense.
now that I will
That
give
makes
it
a
to you.
whole lot of sense, which is why you
Yeah.
have fuck shit like Devon and Four on the show. That makes all the sense in the world. You got an ain't shit ass motherfucker bringing ain't shit ass motherfuckers on an ain't shit ass show. This shit makes a whole lot of sense. And Ja, if you want your show to be credible, if you're really trying to get this show on a major network, you want to get rid of the likes of a Clyde Lewis, Akeem, as your talent person. I'm just saying. The
Can I just say, watching Sherrod twerk is hilarious to me.
What happened with Sherrod twerking?
Watching him twerking, it was kind of hilarious to me because he is in it, honey. Do you hear me?
Listen, he trying to get them rules right so he get paid. I ain't mad at him.
I ain't mad at him either.
You said it was left cheek, right cheek. Okay, I got it.
Lord.
I had a little moment there. I had to get that out.
I see.
It's like gas. If you know, gas will kill you if you keep gas in, so you gotta let it out.
That was an interesting analogy to use. I will say that.
These people
Listen.
but yet they get mad at us when we call them out on their level brand of fuckery.
Poor It's Me D. He said he's changing his name.
You need
Poor
to
baby.
It's me. I just want you to change your name because that young man is older than you, so it sounds like you're named after him, even though y'all names are spelled differently.
Not homeless teens. I would say overcrowded roommate before I say homeless.
Because his body isn't made for twerking, but he be into. I'm so weak. No, I come up. Like, look, we finna leave Sherrod alone, okay? Sherrod say he ain't homeless no more.
Girl,
We tried, y'all. We tried to be on the right, to be righteous and on the right side. We tried to give people a chance. We
it's in my
tried.
brain. Now I'm rewinding everything that I've seen. Oh.
We not gonna do Sherrod like that. He is naturally
No, we is
thin.
not. We gonna leave Sherrod alone.
He is naturally thin. Don't do that baby like that.
Right.
Y'all leave that
We
baby
can't
alone.
help that
I
you
wasn't
know.
going to his body type. I was going to where he resides. I didn't even go to the body type because body type don't got nothing to do out there to little you. I know some fat ass homeless people.
Would you?
I know some fat ass homeless people.
Lovable. That is what I've been asking this whole time. He said, where your undershirts at?
Don't none of them have no undershirts. That must be a requirement to be on the show. Cause I be
That's
damn.
because none of them want to put on an undershirt. None of them.
Right.
Hey,
Devon,
babe.
especially, honey.
What's good,
Devon be
Foy,
letting everybody see his nipple piercings, bitch.
Hey, Foy, babe.
Hey,
Who
Hey,
be
Brian.
selling? Who be selling Devon them pantsuits, them short sets? Who be selling them to him? Who be giving him? Them short sets.
I'm not doing this with you.
He got one in every scene. He just got a different pattern. It's the same outfit, just a different pattern. Maybe he making them. He just using the same pattern over and over again with different material.
Again, I would just like to say that those comments are coming from Really B and not Ebony. Thank you. Because I don't listen.
Whatever.
He already says he don't like me because I'm negative and I'm mean to him. So Jesus Christ.
He did say that.
That's what he said though. That is what he said. He said I don't like him and I'm mean and negative. And honestly, I'm probably, besides the cat's meow, I'm probably the nicest person on the Just Us League. If you want to be sincere and true and honest about it. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You can put that fucking league. You both of you bitches can put that shit back together again. No, ma'am. No, sir. Not Mr. I run over people with my fucking car.
You better bet your sweet ass I will.
And not you, Missy. Mrs. I'm spreading coronavirus.
That made me almost feel like you was a turtle over there, Karen.
Mask on. No, ma'am. Return to sender. That's not what we doing today either.
What? Are you talking to me? What I do?
Yes, Miss Wiley, get your bitch ass. Yes, ma'am. I'm talking.
Okay, I will never ever forget.
Guys, that was
she went off on Wiley ass twice. I said, wait a minute.
That was a year ago.
It wasn't a year ago.
Be killing me. I literally put a note in one of my notes that God, can they stop with the slow mos? Them slow mo dramatical shots be killing me. Yes, Really B, you are never going to live that down. Never ever.
It was not a year ago. It was not a year ago.
That was a damn year ago. Let it go.
It was not. It was definitely not a year ago.
Definitely not. Nor was it a year ago. Is Rebel Son, you lying motherfucker, keep my name out your mouth. That wasn't a year ago either.
Listen.
Let the record reflect that you just cussed out that little boy not 2 hours ago before we started this.
I didn't no. I did not cuss him out. No, ma'am. I did not cuss him out.
That was a nice, nasty cussing.
I was very polite.
You cussed that baby
out. I didn't curse him out.
You did. You did.
Cuss out who?
Your friend Deuteronomy.
I did not.
I did not cuss.
No.
No.
There's the
December, who we believe is a January baby.
Listen,
no, he ain't no January. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm just gonna keep calling him D names until you get.
The lovable asshole told you to send the link again.
It's Me D. It was not in February because it was last year because it was in my end of the year review. Don't do me.
It was. I want to say it was October or November.
It was October. It was very much October.
It was either October or November.
My birthday when I first got back from my birthday trip, because I remember
it was in 2020. I mean, it was in 2019. Therefore, it was
in 2019, but it wasn't no damn year ago.
It wasn't a year ago, darling. It wasn't a year ago.
Listen, let me explain something to y'all.
You cussed him out for talking about mother. Do you hear me? You cussed that goddamn boy out so bad I thought his eye was gonna go back straight. I said, I know this
first to go back
talking like that.
Don't think you just gonna come in here when you know you've been running your motherfucking mouth all day about mother bitch. You gonna come in here with the motherfucking hearts like it's all okay. It ain't all right.
I never cussed out.
Out of here.
It's Me D. I've never cussed out Jay Wilson. It's Me D. I ain't never cussed out Jay Wilson. I've never cussed out Jay. Have I? I don't remember. I ain't never cussed out Jay Wilson.
I don't think you've cussed out Jay Wilson. We'll never listen to him. So if he said something,
I mean, I watch him from time to time, but I ain't never cussed him out.
I don't think we've ever cussed out Jay Wilson.
No, that wasn't me.
I don't think I've ever cussed out Wiley. Oh no, damn. The second time the book ever came out.
I'm about to say yes, you did.
I forgot. The very when I said off the porch again,
Again.
that was for Wiley. Yeah, I
Yes,
forgot.
it
That was
did.
Again.
Y'all
Yeah.
remember when you had
Wiley came for
it
me.
coded about like this?
And
When I
again.
put this into whiteboard and spelled out fleet on his
No holler.
Or two boards so he could see it because his eyes was. And then
so both of his
so what's
eyes
telling
could
me is
see.
that you put wait. He put the boards up, right? And he had one up here and one down here, so he said so he could see it, and then he put it together. Yo, ignorant ass.
Oh, you said Rebel Sun was February. Was it February? Was that February? Maybe that was February, child.
Rebel Sun was in February because I was at this house. I had moved.
I forgot I went off on Wiley like that with the two white. Matter of fact, my coworker saw that live and she said, "Who are you talking about? And why you had to put the boys so far apart?" She came to me the next day crying, laughing. She said, "I don't know what this is about. But the fact that you put the boys that far apart says that's good to see."
Child.
About how I talked about how his mother shitted him out on the hospital, foyer of the hospital emergency room because she couldn't afford his shirt.
Oh no, God! Oh my, oh Lord Jesus!
Because she couldn't afford his shirt.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lord.
dear. Oh dear God, y'all got me up here dying.
Without Jay Wilson, and he blocked the child.
Wait, the lovable asshole was just here. I clicked on him and he went away. Oh dear God, where did he go? Oh, that was so funny. That just had me dying laughing.
Anyway, I don't know. Whatever. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know? You don't remember us being on a live together?
Oh, so you
We
blocking
had
people
the very
now?
eyeshadow on.
T-Mac, you blocking
not
people?
wording edgewise because you was too busy cussing people out. You don't
No,
remember?
she said
You
Jay
ready,
Wilson blocked
lovable
her.
asshole?
Ready?
Okay, so there's the lovable asshole.
SVD said he almost choked on his chicken sandwich.
Oh, I'm up here.
Yes,
I'm
welcome
up
to the
here.
welcome.
Welcome.
Oh, I like
Welcome.
this. I like
You found the
this.
beat?
Huh? I like this.
You like the decor? I put a new little picture over there. You like the little decor I got going on over here? Thank you, honey. Thank you, dog.
It's
Thank you, boo.
KU. It's KU. Wait, am
I
I
do
in?
my
Am I
best,
in?
honey. I try, honey.
It's cute.
But you know what? I got the little swing chair. So when we had the little BDSM gangbang sessions,
Whoa,
you can
wait
get up
a
in the little swing
minute.
over
You
there.
know, I
It
love a good little gangbang session, even though I
Just saying.
never tried it.
Terrence done been in it multiple times.
Yeah, I know you fucking like Teddy. How you gonna tell my business amongst
Really?
these
How
people?
was it?
Okay,
How was it?
how you gonna tell my business amongst these folks like that?
My bad. I didn't mean to put it out there. That was supposed to be after party, backstage.
Yes,
I'm
that's backstage.
sorry.
Oh, how was it?
Huh?
Wait,
What happened?
you got.
You done ran him off. Look at you. Ran the baby off.
I think he pressed
Y'all
the
done
wrong
scared
button.
that boy.
I think he pressed the wrong button. There he is.
What?
There he is. Really be you the one who be running people off, cussing people out. I think you cuss people out more than I have. Really be. I think you have
That's a
cussed more
damn
people out than I
lie.
have.
Now that's a damn lie.
I
That's a
think
damn lie.
I think I touched something. You know, I'm gonna just stop touching shit because I don't know nothing about this. This is my first time, so
Because you touch stuff and it get hard and you get in trouble.
that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna just keep my hands in the back of my motherfucking back right now.
That might work out.
Shit. Oh yeah. How's everybody doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm
Good. How are
good.
you?
I'm good. Huh?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I've been watching y'all on Yes Bitch TV channel, and then I like peeping on everybody else channel. And I was like, I'm new to the whole YouTube scene or whatever.
and it's cute. I've learned some things, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty proud of the stuff that I've been able to accomplish on my channel because I'm not even a year in yet, so
Okay, go
it's
good.
pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like it. So I've always wanted to like join this. That's why I was like, okay, I
Oh
like
well,
it. I like it.
we just cool, calm, and collected until people get out of pocket, and then we sick Ebby on them. I'm the nice guy. If you want to know what characters we portray, I am the nice guy.
Oh,
Terrence is the
I've
slut.
He's
watched.
watched. He know he lying.
I am a faithful watcher, so I know that's not true.
thank you
Wait a
so much,
minute.
Jesus. Thank you.
Wait a
Thank
I
minute.
you
know it's not true.
so much.
Thank
But
you
If
so
I
you,
do
much.
know
if
you
you are a
personally. You
faithful
might be a cool
watcher,
dude.
wait a minute. If you are a faithful watcher, you know that my trigger finger is real fast. See
Oh
how that mute just went just then? My trigger finger is real fast. If you are a faithful watcher, you know I don't fuck off.
see, that's terrible. See, that's
The
terrible. That
trigger
is
finger be
terrible.
fast. But we love people around here. We don't hate. We don't mute people. We love, love, love. Love, love, love.
Y'all can
What did
see
you
me
say, Billy B?
clearly.
What
Yes.
did you say, Billy B?
Yeah.
But Lovable Denver, not I almost said Lovable Denver. That's another YouTuber. Lovable
Hmm.
asshole.
Yeah.
Um, I told them about how you had. I think you've interviewed everybody that's going to come up Miami, right?
Yes. Almost the people that's important.
Oh,
Oh, oh,
Oh,
Well,
dear God.
oh,
girl,
oh.
Just my opinion,
Damn.
honestly.
you'll fit right in with
Okay,
some of these
girl.
shady girls. You'll fit right in with some of these shady girls. Oh, you
Look,
know,
He said the
okay,
important
Whichever,
girl.
one.
whatever. Hmm.
girl,
I just
that
want
that came real fast, girl. That was effortless. Okay.
Now let me ask you this:
Wow.
did you see the Come Up New York this season? Now, yeah,
Obviously
that's
you
all I
did.
needed to know.
Obviously you did.
That's all I needed
Well,
to know.
yeah. First, you know what? I have to say this. I'm in New York, so by me being
Me
in New
too.
York, baby, I'm so glad that Karan is removing all them hoes. We need some new blood. I'm actually trying to get
Can he
my
remove
friend on
himself
there.
though? Can he
Huh?
remove himself? Can he remove
Yeah,
himself?
please,
You don't like
So
please.
Karan?
he
I,
might be a
I
great person, but as executive producer of this series, oh,
mm-mm. No, I'm not with it.
it's
And
a
I'm
no for
trying
me.
to have hopes for Miami. I really want to have hopes for Miami, but
Well, I feel
I
like
can
it's gonna
only
be
go off of
bullshit.
what I saw on New York. And
You
I won't
know
hear
what?
from New York at all.
You know what? I will say this. I think Miami. I'm excited for Miami, and one of the people that I'm excited for y'all to meet. Y'all all know Bam Bam. Y'all know the Bam Bam who's going to be on Miami.
I
They
saw him on
already,
your interview.
yeah, he's already has a story that's very is yeah, it's going to be wild. So, and I love and he was my first interview. Um,
Well, talk to us
um,
about that story. What's his story?
well, should I say because
Yes, you should
it's a
say you're here now.
well,
Spill the tea, man.
I would just say a little bit. His mother,
Spill out a bit.
let's just say this. Let's just say he's a part of what's that? A cartel family. He's part of a cartel
Like
family.
Stella and them,
Huh?
like the family that do cocaine from the cocaine cowboys days. So he have coins, or is he perpetrating like he's from them and don't have no real coins? Because real girl, I'm
I'm
from Miami, and real girls do real things. So I know those people that are connected like that.
he would have to tell you that. Like once you'll see on the
Foy
show,
is
he
from
gave me
Miami too.
little huh?
Foy the artist, he's from Miami too. So he and I are both looking like I'm gonna go back and look at that interview, and I'm gonna do my research and homework and find out really who he's connected to because I know people connected to all of the cartels in Miami. We'll find out.
Mm-hmm. And
Girl, she might be a perpetrator.
I will say this that person that he's connected to has been on the news. I will say that. And it's literally on the show. It literally is in that little sneak peek. So they have been on
Okay.
the
We'll,
news.
we'll see. I can't
Yeah.
negate that.
I'm not, I'm not,
I
yeah.
can't negate that now. The favorite person who I've seen that you've interviewed, the favorite person for me right now that you've interviewed is probably Dion.
Dion. Oh,
He's
Sean,
probably the
Sean,
favorite one.
Sean.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sean Dion.
I love Sean. And I
That's right.
told him, yeah, I love his spirit. I love how he's all about love and light. He's all about love and light. He's all about having a good time. Like, he has a turn aside, but overall, super gay. He's super willing to
Come
lend
on,
a
super
hand
gay.
to, like, yeah, he's very super gay. But he's also like he's willing to lend a hand to like his fellow brother. If they need help with something, he'll do that. He's very, very sweet and nice.
What did you take
Actually,
away from
too
the
nice
interview
for him.
with our guy?
Take away from the interview for our guy. Well, he's a ride or die friend. He's very talented, and I will say that he's very talented. What else? He's very
You know, wow,
fashionable. He's very fashionable.
lovable asshole. You sound like Hate Retha when they asked her about what's my white girl name? What's the white girl singer name? And she said beautiful gowns, beautiful gowns.
Oh,
Taylor Swift.
Taylor
Taylor
Swift.
Swift.
Taylor
I
Swift.
saw Taylor
And she said,
Swift.
yeah, you're saying beautiful gowns for our guy. That's what you're doing right now. You're doing beautiful gowns. Beautiful gowns.
I like our guy. I will say this. I like our guy so far on the show. He has not given me anything to be like, let me go in on him. I like him so far. I like him so far. The only
It's
person
me D
that
says is Bam Bam the one that strips. It's me D says Bam Bam the one that's a stripper.
yes, he is. He's a stripper. He's an exotic dancer.
What?
Mm,
I might take
He
a
don't get
little
a lot of
gas.
work. He get a lot of work for black male. Ain't no a lot of work for black gay male exotic dancers in Miami because there's no well there is one strip club. I think they closed it down last time I checked. The one gay strip club they had in Miami and it was mainly white and he wasn't in it. But it ain't no other. They do have they had that one strip club in Fort Lauderdale, Johnny's. Is Johnny still open? I think Johnny's is still open, but child, I guess.
I've
Don't
never been
nobody
to a
feature her
strip
like that.
club.
So
I've never been to a strip club. I want to though. Listen, I bet I could shake my fat ass on the pole. Shit. What you working for? What you working for? Yeah, I love that shit.
our guy, let's just be clear. Our guy, we interview our guy, and we left the interview thinking you wasn't shit before you came on. You still ain't shit after we got done. And what we thought of you before was the same as what we thought of you after. I felt like he was just trying to pad the stats and make a cushion for himself for the fuck shit and fuckery he knew that there was to come
Mm.
with him and Charlie Exile. They're elitist. And y'all are elitist girls with no credentials to support your elitism.
Okay.
But I'll let
Okay.
Ebby talk on that. I goes in sometimes. Ebby, talk for me, please, because I translate
Talk
for
to
me.
me, Abby. Talk to me. Talk to me.
Okay, boo. So here's my thing about this come up Miami. I have tried to support Karan through several different iterations of shows that he has
Hmm?
produced on his channel, and we get the same result. It has a great start, a fantastic start, but the ending is shit. Like either it ends abruptly, the ending doesn't make any sense, it's not cohesive. What is going to be different this time than all the other times?
They have more entertaining girls on there, I think.
No, that ain't it. Nope. That ain't it.
Better environment,
Mm,
maybe.
I don't know. He's had a whole series where he did all of this work about drag queens in Boston. And by the end of it, the episodes were 3 minutes long, and he would calling them mini-sodes, and it became a mini like, you see what I'm saying? It started out with like a 30-minute show, and by the time you got to the last episode, it was like 4 minutes long. What the fuck are you doing, bruh? What you doing?
Well, I will say this: by judging by his Instagram and his Twitter, listen, Honey is living his best life during this fucking quarantine. I tell you not. He opened his OnlyFans. He has an OnlyFans now.
Who
He
has the
has
only
a
fan?
Whoa.
Haran has an OnlyFans, baby. You didn't
Who
know
what?
that?
What is
Why?
that gonna do for me though?
I don't know, but the baby is living his best life with his OnlyFans.
That
His
he can live his
boyfriend,
best life. Can he produce his best content though?
they haven't even finished Miami. They still have some more filming to do. They haven't done I think they're still doing what's that, confessionals. They have to do the confessionals. So he has a lot, he has his work cut out. He has to do
Let me
Atlanta.
say this. Let, let
He
me
has
give
to
y'all
recast New York.
let's get to Miami.
Yeah.
Can he
Miami
start and
punks.
finish one project before he jumped to
Well, wait a
something
minute,
else?
wait a minute. Let me
New
set
York
this
was
up
a
for y'all.
bust though. New York was a whole fail.
Hold
But
on,
whose
lovely,
I was
fault
lovely.
is that?
Hold on.
Whose
Let
fault?
embarrassed.
me say this.
Whose fault is that? Whose
Definitely
fault is that?
Karan's, and
As
I'm on your side.
Go ahead.
no. Let me say this about Miami. If y'all are expecting anything different, the Miami caliber of gay is ratchet and ready to fight at any given stretch of the imagination.
And I'm
Okay?
okay with
Let me
that.
just explain that to you. That is Miami gays. So if these girls seen in Miami talk about producing a show with the Miami girls, Miami gays are ratchet as fuck and always ready to fight. You look at them the wrong way, a bitch is ready to bust you across the head. That's how Miami gays are.
That's
So
what
if you
happened on the show.
expected anything other than that, that's what Miami gives. The whores are ready. So if they ain't fighting every episode or every other episode, it's not authentically Miami gays because those girls fight all the time.
Mhm. And that's what it's going to
I'm
be
just being honest.
given. It's going to be given that very much that
I just
this
don't have
particular
any faith
season.
based off of the history of his channel and the projects that he has produced up to this point. I do not have any. I don't have any faith. I just don't. And
Me
I
neither.
can't
You
even go off of him having a strong showing in the beginning because he has a strong showing in the beginning of every single show he puts on his Holla at Me mid-season. If the episodes are still coming out consistently, they still have the correct length, the correct quality, the storyline is still fucking making sense, then I will think about giving him a chance. But this, I don't have any faith based on just purely based off of what he has presented so far on his channel. I don't have any faith in it. I just don't.
I
I
mean,
hear
the
you.
thing
And
about it is, just to be fair, I'm the one who walked out on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood mid-season because I said the same thing to fucking Mona Scott Young and said, "What the fuck is this bullshit that you're parading on Al Gore's good internet? Because it's fuckery and fuck to do now. We're watching fucking dog psychics for half a fucking episode
I was over
chasing
it after that too.
motherfucking dogs."
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I know, and then you got Paris and Zale up here trying to act like they reading somebody they write and telling some teaching somebody what to do. I was like, no, I was
first of
done.
all,
I was
they
done.
can't tell nobody shit when they're living in a fucking apartment and sharing a blow up mattress.
Hmm.
The fuck? Like y'all poor. Like fuck out of here. Y'all using y'all check just to get by in rent.
Isn't that what you're supposed to use your check for?
But still, they
Unfortunately.
act. They. What I'm saying is that they act like
I
they're
mean, but
so
we
much
don't talk
more.
about love and hip hop.
I'm just saying. Well,
Listen,
yeah,
we've
yeah.
already talked about the fact that Mona Scott Youngs pays these people in Pop Secret popcorn coupons. Okay, Pop Secret popcorn coupons is what these people get paid for every episode of Love and Hip Hop.
Mhm.
So they got to do the best they can.
mm,
Keeping your head above water.
I'm
but
just saying.
I'm really glad that Karan is doing a whole like recast because I think what his dilemma was like the talent is quitting and having all these blasting and just being unprofessional, being unprofessional. But I kind of get it because you're really not paying them money. You're really not paying them for their services to like film or whatever. And so I get it, but I feel like who wants the exposure? They want their views or like their music streams to go up, or the views on their YouTube or whatever the hell they have or whatever. They want the exposure. But they're complaining. They constantly complain, in my opinion. So that's why New York was such a drag. And that god awful fucking reunion. Like, did
Don't even get me
Karan was
started.
really gasping at
Listen,
straws with that. I was like,
he
you
should
brung
not.
in
He should
the.
have just not had one.
I said the same thing, but you
Mhm.
want content, and I understand that. But that reunion was total fuck shit. Why you had fucking Dion thirsty ass willing to go back and forth with Spanky, who don't even know the sissy, and who else he got into it? Mitch, who was the star of the show, in my opinion. You getting into it with both of them, and it's like, why are you having an opinion? Why are you
Thank
here? Like,
God,
I
Scotty.
need you to log off.
Scotty, I heard you said Mitch was the star of the show this season.
He
Right.
was Mitch
Hey, it
the
would
star.
have baby Scotty. Even I would admit to you, Mitch did carry the show from
Back on his back.
all the way to the end. I ain't gonna lie, Mitch did carry that show. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's up
But
to you,
Scotty would have
Mitch.
cussed you out. No, Scotty would have cussed you out. Scotty would have did one of these.
Okay.
He don't like Mitch.
Oh, I love Mitch. I don't have no problem with Mitch.
I
I
love
love
Mitch
Mitch
too.
and all of Mitch's meat too.
That's God, honey.
But all of his
Huh?
meat
What?
is 9 and
That's not who
Mhm.
you.
What?
That's not who.
but
That's not
all
who
of
you
his
talk
nine and
about.
a half
You talk
served.
about that young with
What?
the black turtleneck. That's not his name. His name's not Mitch.
Oh, we are talking about Mitch and his 9.5 served.
Wait. We talking about his meat size?
Yeah, child, where you been?
I didn't see his. I got a listen. I got a
Mitch
man.
was
I'm
the
It's
one
good.
who
9.5 with a
requested it.
curve.
Remember?
I'm good. I
Yeah.
got a man. I'm cool.
What's
He
the
with
other
a
boy's
curve. With a
name?
curve. What?
No, Mitch was the one who gave the dick. The one who couldn't take the dick was Chance.
First
Oh,
of all, who would want
okay.
to fuck Chance out of all?
I don't understand who would want to fuck Chance either, but that's a whole different ball game.
He just give me a bad bottom. His whole
That's a
aura
whole
just
different
gives me
story, honey.
bad bottom. First of all, I cackle at the fact that he was actually a bottom. I cackled at
Who,
that.
Chance?
Chance. I cackled when I heard that he was
I
a
mean,
bottom.
he may be limited in the meat department. That's why he was forced into bottomness.
Is that a thing
Ooh.
that can happen?
Yes,
You not
especially,
working with nothing.
absolutely. 'Cause if you call yourself being the top and you ain't working with a lot, and you get with a somebody who's a verse bottom, and that you rolling up with a small piece of meat, they're gonna look at you like, nah, bitch, roll on over. Let me fuck you down.
You better
And
believe
you
it.
finna get down. That's how that goes. Same way, you got a lot of verse bottoms who have big ass meat. And what happens is more often than not, they get with the top and they dick be bigger than the top, and they be forced into being the top in that situation. It happens all the time. I'm not gonna tell you how I know.
And we ain't even got to go there. Because you know I got a lot to say. Listen.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Lord, y'all crazy.
I live
um,
for it, child.
y'all crazy.
I live for it.
It's about time for us to get up off it. Anyway, we got shows to do tonight, don't we?
Yeah, I ain't got no shows, but I
Well,
still
come on.
got to upload my P
Hell, we
Valley.
talked about P Valley, so my review will be up tomorrow. I'm taking these lashes off when I
Mm.
when this camera cut off.
Yeah, I
I
still
Everybody,
got
gotta
to
do
upload my review. But they'll not come
everybody.
on tonight. It's Monday.
Oh, everybody did their G status review.
I did a
I
2 hour
I
haven't
review
done
did.
about
G
it.
status and I don't know if I'm gonna do it.
Oh,
I'm still at odds with production until in solidarity with my big sis really be.
oh,
Still at
okay.
odds with production.
I
I'll
watched that. I
consult with
watched
her.
that.
Well,
I'll
you can get a
consult with her
couple
and
of
I'll
mine. 'Cause I did mine.
I'm
Scotty did his.
I
Hey, Scotty.
Ebby, we did hers today.
Did we
I don't
ever?
Abby,
know
you
if
did your
Ebby out
G
on it.
status.
That no, that
And the thing
live
about it
that
is
live that we did was my live review. It was
Yeah, it was. That was her.
that was my I
my
could
G status reviews do
oh
pretty well. I consistently get over 1,000 for my G status reviews, but my integrity will always supersede anything.
Yes,
Just
sir.
say.
Yes, sir. I live for that.
period.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, tomorrow is what?
Greenleaf.
Greenleaf,
Oh
Greenleaf,
shit,
Greenleaf.
love and listings
Because I
coming.
guarantee you, Basie Skanks is coming back. Basie is coming back. I promise you, he ain't dead.
I believe the
I
same thing.
promise you. I promise you, Tasha was playing Jacob the whole time. She was working with Basie and Rochelle the whole time, playing Jacob.
I don't believe
That's what
that.
I thought.
I don't believe that. Now I do believe Basie is alive, but I don't believe she knew that. I just, for some reason, I just don't. I don't. Listen, I'm trying to see it for Tasha. All right, I'm trying to see it for Tasha. I am.
Mm-mm.
I'm trying to see it for her. So I'm gonna say, and now if I find out that you was right, I'm gonna cuss that bitch out. But
I'm
I
done.
will
but
say I am like an AJ. I like the more I
yeah,
find out about AJ, the more I like him.
I don't know who any of these
The more
people
I
are because
like
I don't
him.
watch that show.
Me neither. I'm just like nodding
It's so
away, like, okay, great.
mhm. But that bald headed scallywag Clarissa, they can keep her.
fuck that bitch.
They
That's
can
the clap on, clap on, clap on, clap on. That clap on. And that bitch
Yes,
got the
keep
clap.
her.
That bitch got VD. That bitch got an STD. She got VD, a venereal disease. You dirty pussy bitch.
oh shit.
Bitch, how you get the clap?
I think that's the main reason why Jacob
Ooh.
finds it so hard to forgive her. Because it's like, bitch, as much as I cheated, and he cheated a lot, I ain't once bring you back nothing. You cheated on me
Well,
with the
bitch, you
white
out here
man and brought me back some. I ain't with it.
a mess. A fucking mess.
I just work here.
A goddamn mess.
But I mean, hey,
A
if that
mess.
baby turned out to be
Oh,
his, he did bring
uh,
some.
it's me, D, Jimbo, and Priyanka are my two favorites on Canada Drag Race.
Well, lovable asshole, I'm glad that you were able to come on with us and chat it up with us. We're nice
Mm-hmm.
people, contrary to popular belief.
Yeah.
Contrary
Contrary to what
to
some people
popular
think about
belief.
us, we are very
Contrary to people in wheelchairs, people with double digit IQ scores, people who wear safety pins
oh
and the
Jesus
like.
Christ.
Contrary to these people, we're not horrible people. We're very nice
You know,
until you cross, and
I
then we
got
will
I
gut you like a fish. We will gut you.
oh
Ebby
I've
is first.
seen that.
Ebby done took
I've
the
seen
bun
that.
down. Ebby done took the bun down, so everything is safe. But don't worry, because in 0.5 seconds, the bun will be back up. If
You better
need
Mm-hmm.
believe
be, the bun will go back up. Can I get some
Listen,
shondos in the chat, my wonderful people? Can I get some shondos in the chat before we go? Um,
Well, can I say a little bit?
go
Say a
ahead.
little bit.
Yes, you
I
can.
just, oh, okay. I just want to say thank y'all because I really thought that I was gonna miss y'all live, and I would look at it. I would look at it and just crack up. I listen. I don't know. I don't know none of y'all. I just watch for pure entertainment. I don't take anything seriously. I watch y'all. Y'all funny. Everybody from Teddy to Eddie to Ebby to really be to Yes Bitch to Catch Me Out, Scotty, Jamar, whoever has been on here and y'all, y'all rotate panels. I watch it. I'm definitely a fan of it. I'm definitely a supporter. I could do a little more about promoting it or whatever, but I just like to watch. I really just like to key laugh in my bed with my cheesecake and my apple juice and have a jolly good old motherfucking time. And that's all about. That's why I'm drinking this big ass water now this water now because I ate like a true fat ass.
Oh no,
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
we not mad. Not
At
at
But
all.
all.
I can't wait. I want to do this again because I'm like, I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. This is KU. This is KU. I love this. I like to come on and just read bitches the fuck up out of that. I love that.
Oh
I love
no.
to put in my little snarky little darts and shit.
I
I
always
live
say
for
it's
that.
important. I always say that it's important that as reviewers in
Hmm.
the review sector of YouTube, that we know who each other are, we acknowledge each other, we support each other, and we know what everybody's doing because a lot of us review the same things, and it's good to see
Yeah.
different perspectives. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
I'll watch someone's review after I've done mine. I never watch anybody's review before I do mine. But
Me
after I
too.
do my review, I watch somebody's review and say, you know what? I didn't think of it that way. Or more often than not, I say, well, at least I ain't the same motherfucker who think such and such. You know, a lot of
Hmm.
times you'll watch each other's review and it validates how you felt because you like, okay, I ain't the only one who said this motherfucker ain't shit. You know,
Hmm.
so that's
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
always a good thing. So we definitely, they'll tell you, I do my best to introduce them to other YouTube. That's how the Justice League came together. I would tell every and really be, so and so is reviewing this too. So and so, and so we would begin to bring people into the fold, and we would talk about things and come together as a collective. So that's how the Justice League started. Just a bunch of reviewers reviewing the same stuff. Who
Hmm.
who decided to just say, hey, we're gonna interview some people. So yeah, but anyway. Before we go backstage, y'all hold on. Y'all know to hold on. Thank y'all in the chat for being here. We about to go backstage and have a whole after party backstage where y'all can't see. Listen, I wish you all as viewers could see what happens backstage, but that wouldn't be good for public consumption. Which is why we
What
go
happened?
backstage and go live,
Just hold
and
on. Just stay
then
right where you at. Just stay right where you at.
just
Oh,
stay right where you at, love.
really?
Yeah,
Yay! All right. I'm sorry. That's too extra. That was too extra. That was too extra. I'm sorry. That was too
no, but
extra.
no, the backstages are always better than the lives. But definitely thank you all for all that you do. I wanted to make sure I come on. Members, if you are a member, I do have a live coming for y'all probably Wednesday. So all my members, look for Wednesday there to be a live. It might be a sexy live, a sexy Wednesday. So ladies and men who like men, be ready for um a live. Yeah, on Wednesday. All right, that's all I got for y'all. That's
All
all I
right.
got for y'all. Until next time, thank y'all for coming. Y'all know who to follow. Y'all know what to do.